Hello there, my Duval, my wonderful Duval. Why are you retracting your message? Okay, how are you doing, hon? How are you doing on this wonderful Saturday? How are you doing on this blessed Saturday? People, well, wait until them come here. Tell them, say they don't business with me and Duval, you know. You see, these people don't understand, you know. Them don't understand, okay? I have people on both sides of the fence here. You see, sometimes, and I'm saying bad things, I make joking. Daval, can you just put it in the comment section, please, and tags and tell them so enough of business with me, yo. Hola, dear. Hola, dear. Look, I get it together. So, you have to make them come on in. I 2 haters there already, you know, cannot even one like. So Deval, you forgot to like up the live. You look like Deval forgot to like up the live, my love. Oh well, that was my next phone then. I have things to do. I'm off today and I have things to take care of, but I'm gonna spend a little time with them. Oh well, dear, like I spent a little time with my good people them. I know you did. Yeah, I know you did. Oh, I did not send this to my page. Hold on there. How would the BonGo one, yeah? You know, it's up here. Then this no safe. Huh? This don't safe fire. Hold on the people. Then this no safe. Huh? This don't safe fire. Hold on the people. Hold on there. All right, welcome. I am here. Okay, I'm here with you guys. So how's you guys Saturday going? Wanna go buy up on the grocery for the weekend? Huh? Talk to me. Wanna go buy up on the grocery for the week? Huh? I know. Let's put it on that one. When I can't hear me, can you guys hear me? Oh God, what's going on here? I'm not ready for this kind of thing. If y'all can hear me, type something on the screen for me. Oh, good day so far, BonGo. All right. I saw you put up that thing on your Facebook, Sheila, and I was like, oh, look at my boo. Seemed like she's in pain. I just pray for speedy recovery for you. You understand? You are such a beautiful soul. Okay? Lord Marvelous, may I fight in a marvelous. So you dash me away so marvelous. Hmm? Goodbye the marvelous. Come make we talk for a minute. Hmm? You dash me away. When I like it, you know, I don't like it. Before me go into the live. I don't, I don't like it. Come talk to me the marvelous. May I come and listen. Good evening to you. A general good evening to everyone. It's going in and out. You know, say them they report me thing the other day, the Val, when I was doing the live stream. They report it. When you see they just cut short, I report it. I don't understand with them, you know. I just don't understand. You have these trolls on social media. If they don't like your content or even don't like you as an individual, it is just that simple, you know. Me can't, then all you have to do is just block. Just block and gone. No man, me no dash you away. Never. Me no, I just play with you. I play with you, man. Marvelous. You don't know that. It's when good people. Me know good people on social media, you know. Me know good people and you're one of them. You're one of them. I'm not lying. You're one of them. Big up your nice clean self. Marvelous. Marvelous. I want some guinea. I true. I true say right now a guinea season over there in Florida. Me don't know, I'm kind of afraid of guinea still, because if I want the kind of almost going down my throat, me kind of, but me just like a look at texture of the guinea. And I look everywhere, me can't find none of some. Me can't find. The Val, them guinea at Chicago, me can't find none of some. Me can't find Atlanta, but somebody tell me say, them have guinea at Florida. Boy, me I tell you, Florida not easy, Then Florida not get cold or Florida grow guinea. Me can't find it, I true say Florida have get up marvelous because me know say Florida when I look a warm state, but at times during the winter time it get cold. Sometimes I can't believe the things that when me hear say grow at Florida. I mean say to myself say then Florida is but me know during the winter time it still look a cold there. Like I said I was there but not for a long time between Jacksonville and St. Augustine, like I tell you now. And me remember one winter down there, they never cold like up north, but it cool a little bit. Then I go in and out like when me love you say you Deval, why you behave yourself today Saturday, I know. I want you to behave yourself. And I don't know why to do that. So it's still, you still can't hear me? Lord God, me not feel like anything though. Me see the Mexican and myself some maybe hey, my friend, hey, let me tell you something. I mean I put on nobody business, I mean I put on, the Mexican then. But boy, me is all the mixing them myself herb. Like, you have merengue and you have verbine and all this thing and somebody listen, me don't even know if me say it by YouTube, Me is all grass them over there in Mexico and I fully people them allegedly. Like, so when it comes to the Mexican and the Chinese, I'm very much like on the edge and I pre the thing, like kind of cockeye way, in a way, like me I say, Lord God, I wonder if I grass me I eat. Hello, dear, beautiful Leoning. Well, on the Leoning, as gonna come on in, I don't know, lot of phone thing has been, okay. All right, it gone back on. I was gonna come on in. Whoever did have one on there, I put it back there. Yeah. I mean I say, when me hear, it's some kind of far-fetched, but me I say the way how the world I run now is like you can't trust nobody, nothing. You understand? Can you imagine somebody think them I get Cersei or search me out and then can when the herb them dry out, you can't really tell like, what is really what. What is like really what or anything like that. So yeah man. But let me say me like the texture of Guinea. I mean I say, if me can like me no know, say me can send some money and get some Guinea. Me the kind of person when me feel for something, when me feel for something and then at the time, me it's not like just eat something every day. And so me not eat meat. I just basically fruits and vegetables. Yeah. But I'm tap okay, Guinea pig. So I go on. When I go spend $500 or $800 at the grocery store, my love. Because I know it's enough on a big spender, Deval, how much you spend at the grocery store this week? About $1,000? Lord have mercy. Me say, so eating healthy is so expensive. Sometimes like when I go to the grocery store, like I went to the farmer's market, right? Because I live in a country. And I went to the farmer's market and I got like cantaloupe, I had pineapple, papaya, I pick up my mangoes them. But one thing I noticed when I go to the farmer's market, they have the mangoes are mostly green. And I always wonder why they always have these green mangoes. I'm yet to went to the farmer's market and get like mangoes that are already ripe. Like they're already raised. It's always like they're green. It's like you have to wrap them up and put them down to ripe. I mean I said to myself, but I'm going to by the time I'm done just on like fruits alone because I didn't pick up the vegetable there. I don't really trust too much the Mexican vegetable them. So I just get my fruits them at the farmer's market. I go like into this particular vegetable store that I have in my area and I'll go like for my my vegetables them or whatever. And by the time I pick up the banana and and some okras and stuff, them tell me $100 and something and I'm like, golly, speak it. It is like very, to eat healthy is very expensive. But I think I can't really put a price on health. It would be nice if it was a little cheaper, but I really cannot put a price on health. So I'm like, okay, but just buy it because I know I need it and whatever. And then I had family member came and visit me. She doesn't eat meat, but she eats fish, right? So I went to the fish store with her because that's what she wanted. She don't eat meat. When them not eat meat, but them eat fish. What them call themselves? Help me out the chat. Like when them not eat like steak and all them something there, but then we eat like fish. You understand? I think them have a name for them, because she only eat fish. They have a name. She not eat like shrimp and stuff like that or anything like that. She just eat fish. Is there a name for people like them? Then we don't even know. But anyway, so when me buy it and thing, cause I already have a juice, so I get another cold press one, and I'm like, I'm getting above myself. Oh, pescatarian. Okay, got it. Oh, so but Black Alex, this is a vegetarian that. So vegetarian eat fish. Okay, vegetarian eat fish. Okay, I should not really go deep into that. I just try to eat healthy at time, and that's about it. I'm not an extreme like some people are. I hate when people say I'm a vegan. I don't know something about that word when people say that I'm a vegan or it's a pescatarian. My last brother is like her, and my sister before me is a vegan. Okay, hello, how are you doing, Wendy? Hello to everybody. If I did not welcome you, just by your name as you're coming in, I'm just saying a genuine welcome to everyone. Yeah, and it's like in my family, right? We have a lot of people that are on the Rastafarian side. And a lot of people get it confused and think that, automatically because they're Rastafarian, they don't eat meat. And that's not true. Because I have uncles and, close family member. They don't eat like pork. They don't eat like steak. But they do eat fish. They I don't know, something about them and fish. They have the ones them that eat fish and seafood. And they have the one them eat the fish, but not the seafood. I think them said that the shrimp and the lobster in my bottom feeder, them have a ideology behind all that. Yeah. So they don't really eat seafood or anything like that. But guys, I'm gonna know. It's not yesterday I've been eating like that because somebody asked me and it was like, you just turned vegan. I said, don't use the word vegan. I don't like the word vegan. Because it comes with too much with it. When I said too much, when I look and see, some of these vegans, there's sometimes they protrude this kind of hate on meat eaters, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Even though I don't eat meat, I have seen around the world, I've seen on different blogs and vlogs, sometimes the vegan, especially the extremist ones down. If I went on a vlog, right, and I could tell a person is a vegan by their comment, and it was about food, and the person put up the yuck sign and said they gonna die soon, and I'm like, oh my God, like seriously? Like, good afternoon, Vanessa, darling. And when they put up there, you gonna die soon, and I said to myself, oh damn, and I'm like, okay, that's a choice. Like it's a choice. If you decide you don't want to eat meat, but you don't have to be rude with it. We're living in a world that are so rude. It's like everything is just being rude. They just make being rude a norm. And I'm like, you go on a meat eaters, right? Cause sometimes they do their blog and they eat meat and they then and then go. I guess that's just their content. And if you as a vegan, because I don't even think it's the way she's eating. Because she kept writing in the comment section is what they were eating. And I'm like, these meat eaters are not looking at us. We are not looking at them. Lady, if you choose not to eat it, I'm not going to sit here and tell nobody what to eat. One thing with me, grown people are going to do what grown people do. So, Bongo, how do you get your protein? Just curious. You can get protein from beans. You can get protein from a lot of other foods now. Black Onyx, I don't know if you are care to chime in on that, what Claudia Oliver say, but you can get your protein from a whole lot of different different vegetables and stuff as well. You can get your protein from that as well. So, but she was so rude though. She was like really, really, really rude. And I'm like, I said to myself, no. Just like, oh, nobody wants anybody to force their lifestyle on them or vice versa. If you, as a vegan, and I'm not putting on any vegans, I'm not putting on, I just don't like when anybody place that on me. You understand? I just always want to tell people I want to eat healthy. You understand? I don't want any labels. I don't want any titles and I don't want any labels. I just want to eat healthy. And I just choose certain food. I don't have anything against what I think makes me a little different from some of these vegans because they want to argue you down and tell you why you should do this and why you should not eat meat. Da 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 da. I'm not that kind of person. I just choose what. So of course, that man was saying you don't want nobody to say that you're vegan, but your lifestyle is showing vegan. And I'm like, no, 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 because if I take for example, if I decide that I want to do fish, I'll do fish. So that's why I don't want that vegan title. If I feel like I want to do it, but for those vegans that have those labels and those titles, you will never catch them eat the fish. You will never catch them do seafood. You see where I'm going, guys? I don't know if you're understanding where I'm going with this whole thing. Yeah, you understand? I have a sister that's a vegan, and she's a lot of time we love and hate relationship because sometimes I tell her she's coming off a little rude. It's like she'd be like, oh, she see somebody eating a steak, or she'd be online and somebody doing a steak, and they doing up their steak, and she said, oh God, I feel like I want to vomit. Ugh, oh my God. And I'm like, girl, you're being melodramatic right here, right? You're being like real melodramatic. But anyway, guys, we're going to listen to a video. And as always, form your own opinion. YouTube, this live stream is done within fair usage and it's not to incite any violence, not to bully or harass anyone. This live stream under copyright 107 allows and permits commentary news to bring awareness to teaching. Once again, this live stream is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right. When I was perimenopausal, I couldn't bear the smell of chicken, beef, fish, and even after menopause, I seldom eat meat and fish because the smell makes me nauseous. You see, with that, what you just wrote there, Wendy Apple, I've heard people that don't eat meat and they don't want the vegan type either. It's just that they can't stand the smell of the meat. So you see where I'm going when I said that, some people don't want that title of being a vegan, not because they don't eat meat. They don't have anything against meat. It's just that for whatever reason, they just choose not to eat it, right? They choose not to eat it. So as you come on in, guys, like up the live for me. And I want you guys to hear this and let me know what y'all think, all right? And guys, over here, we have both sides of the party fence. And I don't want nobody, because Una knows that I am a supporter of the PMP and only the support of the GLP, for y'all not to, give y'all opinion in the comment section. We don't have to take off nobody's drawers or pull down nobody's boxers. We can do it respectfully. Because see, once we do it respectfully, people that are new to the channel and they see how all our comment section with respect, when they enter the room, they know that they cannot come over here with any foolishness, right? All right, so let's set an example for them.
In addition, the tickets are here.
Okay, hold on.
At the merch.
Hold on 1 second here, guy. I do apologize. Hold on 1 second.
Isat Buchanan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Last week Wednesday, what was running through your mind
Talk to me.
when you saw me calling you and giving you the result?
Okay, this is the like a little interview with Andre did with Isat Buchanan. Let me say this, right? We know that Andrew Holness is the prime minister, but at this point, the election is over. Can we just have like, I know there's never going to be like everybody gonna come together and be kumbaya. You understand? But if we love Jamaica, right, and we want a better Jamaican, the people have spoken, right? Democracy was put in place. Whether it win by a large margin or small margin, okay. Can we just have the mindset of pushing Jamaica forward and having a better Jamaica? All right? Okay. So let's move on.
Yeah, man. You know, hard work pays off.
Yeah.
Were you not?
If I was nervous.
Yes, you was, Isat. It's
I'm
okay.
a praying man, you know, Andre, so...
Hello, dear Joy. How are you?
Doesn't form a part of this.
So, hold on. So, Isat, you're saying that you wasn't nervous. You sure? Like, I remember now, you go up against Annmarie Vaz, you go up against Daryl, not so much going up against Daryl Vaz, but one up on the west and one up on the east. And so you tell me, say you're never nervous? You hold it like a G? Like, God. Don't stop. Me hear so them say you're kind of remote, like you're not really, oblivious in your behavior. But so you say you're never nervous at all going into it. Lord, say you're there. Okay.
It's what going on, sir.
Yeah, you say you're never nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Now listen to you. You say you're never nervous.
No, I'm saying you wasn't nervous, my love. Mm-mm.
No.
You never nervous, Andre?
Andre the nervous see him though.
Oh, you mute?
You look
You're
like
mute.
You hearing me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Him say never nervous.
You never nervous, Isaac?
nope.
No, I wasn't nervous.
Him
I
say
can
him
tell
hold
you
it
what
like
my
a G.
report was.
In coming to it incorrect there,
What
like
was
say like
your
a dream, sister.
I don't know
So
what's
you
going
would-
on here, and I'm not hearing me.
I want to go on here, so.
You're not hearing me. Let me sign out and come back here.
Maybe I hit. Maybe it's his thing there. You hearing me?
I wear the raw to cloth.
Auxiliary staff, or that you call him? What you call the maintenance staff?
Ancillary staff.
Ancillary.
Auxiliary.
Yes, them same one. Them the people that went to where them was the MP.
Oh, you're talking Yeti boss. Mm-hmm.
Well, I said go. When you put boss to your name and you're not world boss, you really is just a clown. But
Lord Jesus. So I thought me never knew you have them the kind of style in you. You don't hear you? He might act like him a boss. And so when you want to put world boss, world next to your name, hey, then I thought, you look so just like, do much talking, you do more action. Me never know you have that in you. You're there.
just the idea that you could be disrespecting your Portlanders at any level. And I as one of the time, I think there was a young lady that had complained of how she was disrespected when she went to that space. I will just say this to my team. We are here for everybody in Portland.
Exactly.
Election done and passed. So
Exactly.
no matter your color, we serve everybody with human dignity and respect.
See him say go. Right.
So
So everyone. Meaning, I like that. I like your approach that you're taking, Isat Buchanan. Treat everyone mean that you're going to treat the PNP with respect and the Jamaica Labour Party members as, because all of them make up as one and is considered we Jamaican. I like that. I like that approach that you're taking, sir.
in relation to what my brand is about and what I promote is human dignity. human rights and just respect for each other. So I watching that because any day somebody really try to mess up my reputation by disrespecting anybody, it's not gonna go down nicely for me. Yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
Then hear I know, no hear what Isat Buchanan just said. Anybody will try to mess up theme reputation being the MP, it not gonna go nice. You not hear that too? Because lots of people out here in social media was wondering, you know, with all those videos that have and leaked, so-called leaked voice recording, that he has not came out to speak about it, right? And give him opinion on the whole thing, you know, or them want try to sabotage him, you know. We hear because it went viral. So the ear I saw, anybody that think that they're going to come out here and mess up theme reputation and what he want to do for the people in East Portland instead of make a sad mistake. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, here you know. Hold on there. All right. We're gonna take
human dignity and respect. So in relation to what my brand is about and what I promote is human dignity.
There you
human
go.
Rights and just respect for each other.
Exactly.
So I'm watching that because any day somebody really try to mess up my reputation by disrespecting anybody, it's not gonna go down nicely for me.
Thank you. Them need to stop.
Yeah, that's all I have to say on that.
And don't say another word. Hold on there. Isat Buchanan.
What do you think?
Don't say nothing. Go in there. You are elected to represent East Portland. Don't go in there and be corrupt. Go there and do your job. And that goes for everybody who are elected. You understand? Wanna go in there, don't get power struck, don't get a big head. Wanna go in there and do the job. You understand? Do what the people elect you for do. When it's not Jesus Christ, they're probably not able to do every damn thing that needs to be done, but do majority of it. Alright? That's all. The people are not asking a lot, you know. Jamaican people are not asking for a lot from these MPs. When I'm elect, because for whatever reason, you understand? You go in there and do on the job. Once you do on the job, and now watch the nice, because you have people who are going to come out when they like you. Because some people don't like you before you even go into office there as the MP. So worse you get it, them will go worse than they like you. Just go in there and do the right thing by the people. I think he should go work and not do too many of these interviews. Why you think that?
Main issues that
John?
the Portlanders came out for to vote for against racism?
Survival, basic survival. You wake up in the morning, you want water to bathe with.
I hear Andrew just asked him the question, right? Andrew asked him the question, what were some of the reasons why he believed, Isat Buchanan believe he was voted out against Annmarie Vaz, and he said he's listing some of the things, right? And he said like basic survival. I don't see money chaser here today, like basic survival. But my thing here is, right, Portland is a parish, Deval, because I know St. Thomas is close to Portland. St. Mary on one side, Portland there, and then we have St. Thomas, right? So St. Thomas is, Portland is one of them rainfall, you know, rain is basically, if you don't expect rain nowhere else but the island, right? You can't expect rain for fall. Like sometimes every other day. Sometimes when rain fall all a week. So my question is that them not have black tank. Why is it that they have a shortage of water in Portland? I'm not going to act like I know Portland, you know, that's why I'm going to throw these questions out to people. Because I see a lot of houses, especially the one that we can't afford it. They have all two black drum and all them something there on there. So why is it that there's such a water crisis in Portland? And I'm asking these questions because I don't know. And if I don't know, I'm not going to come here and give y'all in a false narrative and act like I don't know. Because Isat Buchanan just said a while ago that that was one of the reasons that they vote out Annmarie because the water shortage. Them not have water. Months and months they not have no water. But I don't know if it's true, but it's alleged. I want to just keep it safe. But didn't they say that Annmarie and her husband have a water truck company? So me not understand. So how them have water crisis in a Portland? So that you will not hear that he said this and that about, and she, you know who it is. And if you guys feel free to call in, if you all want to call in and, you know, we hold a discussion about it, anything that stands out, you understand, y'all can call in and let me know how you feel, all right? The phone lines will be open.
Live on land and
Natty, there's a shortage of water in Portland and St. Thomas. The best time to take a shower is late at night. Yes, but Duval, why is there a shortage though? Enough lines, underground lines are not run. Because I'm hearing the shortage, but why the shortage? Because remember, you know, during PMP time a shortage, during Labor Right time a shortage. What is the reason in 2025? I mean, know that some people live way up in the hill and, you know, probably they can't get up there to go run the lines and stuff. But for people that not too, you know, last up in the bush there, what is the reason why they're still having water shortage? That you understand? What is it?
expect that in keeping with the law, there is a road to owning the land, titles being registered.
Oh, okay. So Isat Buchanan, and when this was mentioned during the election campaign, it kind of sparked my curiosity. What you just mentioned about people owning their land, people getting titles for their land, because that's a big one, you know. They're going to hold you guys accountable for. You understand? And I sat back and I prayed the thing, right? There's so many people in Jamaica. It's an island-wide thing, this water shortage. Yeah, I get it, but in 2025, Joy, they need to come up to speed a little bit, right? Wouldn't you feel like in 2025, because this island-wide shortage has been going on for years, from one party to the next party. And that's why I will always say Jamaica want to live like a first world country, but stuck same way, as we all know, in the third world country era. So, back to the land and title thing. I think it's a good move. It's a good move. But I need a little bit more understanding how that work. Because if my father left me a couple lands over there, right? Sam left me about a 10-acre worth of land in St. Elizabeth. I'm here in a first world country, or my grandfather, not my father, but my grandfather. And right now, there are a few people that have been squatting on that land. Hello, G. Louise. And when I heard the proposal, I got a little part of it about, you know, people owning their land. But you don't know me, if I don't fully understand, I will ask you guys. I'm like, I said to myself, but what can go so? Because, like I said, 10 acres of land in St. Elizabeth, right? Right now I have squatters that have been on it for a while. Even the fact that I am paying... Yeah. Okay, I don't like come out here and tell my business, and I need to talk in the third person. If someone have land, right, and squatters are on it, and they've been on it for how many years? They are build house on your thing, right? They build house on the land. Build it. I'm not talking about no wooden house, you know. Because you're in a big foreign, and then figure say you neglect it and you not build years and years. Because remember, it come from not only from past, you know, heritage passed down. And I'm saying, no, you decide. Take, for example, you for some reason, even if it take you 60 years or 50 years, and you want to build that land, go upon it and build. Them already built them house. How that go? Because if Uno go do, this, I think that's where my confusion of the whole thing come into place. Because if Uno will give them titles to these land that doesn't belong to them, right? Because there's such a thing as squatters' right, and they have been squatting on my land. That's not fair. That's the part, because that's the part to me I'm not quite. I think I need to do a little bit more research on it, because I still don't think that they should have. I don't think they should have the title. Am I getting it wrong? Help me out, chat. I don't think they should be able to get that land. You understand? Because the land doesn't belong. Not because I have the land in Jamaica and I'm not utilizing that land, and you take up yourself and go build house on the land. So, and because you will say you live there for 20, 30 years, you're pitting them there, you have your pitting them there, you're pitting them whatever, and then you making it a way where they can get the land. So, are you all going to sell the people them land to them, or are y'all just going to give them the land with title? You know, that part to me, anybody can shed any light on that, or if you don't want to call in, because that part of to me, like I said, I don't understand it. Because if that's the case, right? A lot of people that own lands that are abroad. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon.
Long time no calling.
Long time. It's always a pleasure.
I'm finally getting my phone set up properly. Good afternoon, everybody. BonGo.
Yes.
If we have land,
can you speak up just a little? Turn up your volume a little bit for me.
Okay. Yes. Oh, see, Okay.
Okay, we can hear you now, hon.
Old phone I miss, but anyway, let's advance.
Yes.
BonGo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been in this land thing with family.
Yes.
But if you, by law, if you own your land and
yes.
you're paying taxes for your land and your taxes are up to date and nobody else, and you're supposed to leave instructions with the tax department, I believe that you're not giving anybody else authority to pay your taxes, because that's all a lot of land grab happens.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't know that aspect of it. I didn't know that you had to contact the land authority, but go ahead.
Yes. I learned this the other day. So you have your land, and let's look at the good, and you're paying your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're paying your taxes, what you have to do to take away these people that go around and live on people's land and then build permanent structures and all like that. Further to that, you have to charge them rent. So if you charge them $1, even $1
rent? No.
Yes.
We're talking about Jamaica. That's not going to happen. You think they?
Yes.
But hear me out. Hear me out a second there, caller. We're talking about Jamaica now. Let's be real. We're not talking about America or Canada. If the fact that they go squat on the land, build up a house one day, you think that them will pay you rent for the house when them build on your land? Let's be real.
Okay. But you're charging them $1. This is something I learned years ago.
Okay, go ahead and educate us.
If they come and squat, right?
Yeah.
Then you probably don't have no control. But if you have control of it, like somebody say, me can come by and everything, you make sure say make that. Because
but they don't ask you though. Because most of the people who were in England and all over, they don't ask you. They just feel like you forget about it or some dead left thing. Yeah.
Exactly, BonGo. Exactly. But those who know, like you know for sure, so some are, as soon as you discover that, you have to go and try. I know it's hard and it's land and there's been a lot of problems, but you have to make sure them pay $1 lease at least, because we have a piece of land down there now somewhere in Clarendon with my grandmother, and we have everything when it's supposed to be. Someone was living at my uncle was supposed to be charging them the rent, and I said, be lenient. I tell my brother, I said, go find out all the taxes. Forget about the part at first. I'm going to find out all the taxes, because if them ever go start pay tax in your name, and that's when the land grab will happen. And charge this woman. She's a good person and everything, and her family go come in charge $1. You have your receipt to say, no, these people were paying rent. They were paying lease. They were paying lease for the land. Also, too, by law, you're not supposed to go to someone's property and build up a permanent structure. While I am paying my taxes, I own my land. You can't be bulldozed. It can be taken off by law.
So it's that's why they were bulldozing one area. I saw some time back where the people were complaining that they went over there and bulldozed down the whole of them house.
I guess so.
Okay, there was something in the news in previous.
Yes. even I have my rental property, right?
Yeah.
And I rent you. You're not supposed to go in and go knock down wall or build up. You know, you rent it as it is, and you're supposed to keep it. So it's kind of like the same law applies. You're not supposed to build up any permanent structure on somebody's land without their permission, because in the end, when the law comes in, I own my land, I'm paying my taxes. There's no disruption. That's when the law have to step in and give my land back to me, because you build up, unless we're going to strike up some kind of agreement. So a lot of people walk away because they feel that because the person built up a permanent structure, because they've been there for a long time, that I have no say, but I've been paying my taxes. What I don't want to happen is I'm not.
Yeah, but really you really don't have any say, you know, caller. You really don't have any say, because the squatters, there's such thing as squatters' rights.
Squatters' rights if I'm not paying my taxes. But if I'm paying my taxes and you're coming, there's got to be some negotiation now gonna have to take place.
Well, I don't know, no, because I know somebody in Wales Ponds in St. James is going through. They live in Great Britain, a family member of mine, and they're in court right now for the same thing. They build up structure on there. Even though she was paying her taxes and she still couldn't get them, she'd have to take it to the court.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard. No. Yeah, it's very hard.
It's hard.
And she was paying her taxes, and she had to take it to the judicial system. Yep.
Yeah, it's very hard, because, as you say, they have the squatters' rights too.
Yep.
And people have been getting land, because I know about some relatives of my husband that they were living on this land from my husband, a teenager, the family and everything, aunts and all that, and it turned down, and they built a house, but they built a board house.
Oh.
And the board house just got renovated the other day. So they sent a request to them that part of the land there in St. Andrew, where they live in mid St. Andrew there, between Kingston and the hills, they could have done something, and the government is eventually going to give them the title for that land, so they're going to own it.
Well, G. Louise wrote that BonGo, they're talking about the government capture land, not the land that's private property.
That's right. That's
what she's saying.
That land is not owned privately.
Yeah.
And it's a big place, like, and it goes into a lane where people live. Now they didn't put like that structure on there. They put like a good board house, because I've been to that place years ago. I went there, and they just repaired the house that they did, because they heard. So they were saying to my husband, "Oh, you want to give us, help with money?" So my husband said, "No, I'm not there, so I don't want to get involved. So you guys go ahead and own it and do what you have to do."
Wow.
Yeah, government. So people are getting that way, I think, lately with some government land. But when it's your own, you have to go to court. And as you say, BonGo, it's a hard deal.
It's very hard, because like I said, I have family member in Great Britain right now is going through the same thing in Wales Pond. Over there, they go over there, and which I think is stupid. It's just the mindset of these Jamaicans, because why not build up like a board structure? So but they built up like a concrete grill up and everything, and then when she came from Great Britain, them want chuck off badness for her too, I look at things say, she'd have some good look of bucketive and thing. Yeah.
Yes. You have to be. It's not fair though for people.
It's very it's really not fair.
It's
not fair at all.
It would be better if someone would come and say, "Okay, we know, say, I'm Miss Birdie granddaughter, and we here, so she there in England. We're going to wait till she come and we're going to you can sell me a little piece or lease me a little piece of the
True.
People lease line
Yeah.
and live on it for a long time. Instead, you just waltzing from people property, so because so the government will back you.
Gangster mentality.
It's hard, man.
Yeah, gangster mentality.
So we who have land, and we have another land where my grandmother, her father, which was a half Scottish man, leave that land to her and to the family, 20 odd acres. It overlooks Kingston from, there's a point there where you could say, you see that house up there for the hill? All right, there's some grandmother property joined. But anyway,
So, okay, let me say that for my educational, okay, hold on, caller. For my educational purpose, you're saying that if you're overseas, right, and you have land in Jamaica, you're supposed to notify the land authority and let them know what? Let me know what you said about that. That nobody can.
That nobody's supposed to be any administrator on your taxes but you.
Oh, so I need to.
Yes.
So can I do that here?
Yes.
Like stay here in America
I
and call
think
them and let them know, or I have to be physically in Jamaica because
I
I need to
think
put that
I
there.
think
I didn't know
I
that.
think you can. I think you can because my daughter, I have a daughter that with another piece of land to Entitlement that had to be going through some stuff. So I think you can. Because this land that I'm telling you about,
I'm definitely going to look into it. Yeah.
owners come forward, that different owners that they wanted our land belonged to them, and that land was not supposed to be even administered to anyone else or sold.
But how could they have that discrepancy though if you had a surveyor came out and you know where your land starts, where it finished. So how did they even get to that point?
No, it wasn't surveyed. It was just put there for a while, and
oh, okay, I understand. Okay.
So when you take the proper steps as much as you can with the land authority there and the tax department, because my sister just went down to Mandeville, valuable piece of land they have down there near to where this thing happened with the in Jamaica. And she had to go down with her husband and get the survey and get everybody to make sure that her land was secure.
Oh, God.
So we had to contact them. You know what I'm going to do? After all this and then you get off, I'm going to call my sister. She lives in Atlanta. I'm going to call her and ask her what's the contact with down there, what she can do from
Thank
here.
you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I would appreciate it.
Okay?
So let me before you leave, because you seem like you're very knowledgeable. And someone told me that when I come on live today to ask that question for them, right?
Yes.
They want. Yes. Do you have any like knowledge on NHT, like National Housing Trust? You know anybody ever bought a house through them or the process?
No, not
because she's in Canada, right? This person is in Canada, yes. And she claims that they throw in their NHT. That I didn't even know that you could stay here in America, yes. And throw it through what they call it, the N. It's NHT, yeah. And but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I just learned that.
I didn't know you could do that. You could stay here, all in Great Britain, and start through it from there.
Yes, and I sent to ask someone the question. I said, I heard that you mentioned something about the NHT because they were talking, and I was listening to the conversation with someone, one friend of mine, and the person brought it up, but they had come off the phone, and I'm saying, let me ask them, but I didn't hear from them, and I distinctly heard when they were telling her that you can be, especially for the young people, you can go down or do it whichever means and open up your account, and you can pay whatever. They check you out, whatever, and you can start paying into the NHT, or if you buy a house, you can buy the house.
Yeah, but that's not true. That's not true because the person who's in Canada, she's not a Canadian, but she got one of those visitor visa, but she really reside in Jamaica. But she said that she throw her NHT, and every time she cannot get a house. I mean, I understand that because that's why I said I don't understand the real. She said she cannot get a house. So I mean, I understand because the little that I know of, I thought that people that paid into it, and then say when you get to maturity, I guess you qualify for a certain amount. Let's go, Carla, and then you look for house within that, like within that range. Yeah, but it's like she cannot get approved for a house. And I don't get it.
Yes, I heard someone mention that too before.
Yeah, people are saying I'm throwing to the National Housing Trust until can get an house. So what's the point?
So when I heard it, I said, this is something I'm gonna have to check out. I have my sister's friend. She's a lawyer. I'm not sure she's a real estate lawyer. She's a litigation. And when I heard the guy, so I said, I'm gonna have to ask my sister this lady lives in Portmore, and one of my relatives was working for them. So I said, I'm gonna ask my sister to contact the lady. I might have to talk to her on the phone, but I want to get to the bottom of this with NH.
But you know what I think? I think a lot of people are going into this national oath and trust thing and not fully understanding it. Because probably they hear other people did it and other people get able to buy them oaths through any national oath and trust. But I think they really need to go into one of the branch, have somebody sit them down, one of the customer service representative, and explain to them, because even though I'm not with that program, I think just like any other loan, it's a loan to buy your house, and you have to qualify. Yeah, you have to qualify. There's certain criteria have to be met. But I think you have to throw for a period of time and reach like a maturity date. And then even so, they want to still know that you're qualified and you can pay like the mortgage. But I think a lot of people think that once them start to throw into contribute into any national oath and trust, and once after so many years that automatically qualify them for a house. Like I was telling her, I don't know, because I've never signed in there. I don't think so either. I think it's more to it.
And for the prices of houses in Jamaica,
ridiculous, see, man. 18 million, 30 million, 50 million.
My niece,
no, sir.
My sister's daughter has a property over in near Ochi.
Yes.
And some years ago, she bought it, and it was 17 million. And now, nearly 40 million. She uses it as an Airbnb. Because she lives in California. She's a mid-level doctor. And she doesn't go down very often. But the house now value over 40 million.
But I'm glad you mentioned that though, Carla. Take, for example, this individual I'm talking about. She put into the NHD, right? It mature. She been contributing for coming here. Remember, the wages, the minimum wages in Jamaica right now is about 16,000. Even if she see, even because we don't get to the 32,000 yet. Even if she see a house that she likes, say she see one for about 25 million or 20 million, right? And fair local wages every month at 20 grand, 80 grand a month. She's not going to qualify for that house. So that's why I told her she needs to go into a branch, because they're just looking like, okay, I've been throwing for many years and I can't get a house. There's still criteria that needs to be met.
That you need to meet, yeah. And as we talk about it, because you don't have a need to do something that you don't. I'm going to ask my niece too. I'm going to write these things down, because the old lady already.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to talk to my sister about the taxes.
Yeah.
And as I finish with you, I'm going to write it down, honestly.
So, the free houses, right, that the Prime Minister were giving people. So they didn't have to put any money. They just got a house, just cut the ribbon, give them the key. What's that? How that work? Because a lot of people said they got it free house from the Prime Minister. And I'm saying to myself, well, which is not bad, because some people really needed a house.
Not bad, but I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. It was just something that came to mind. I was saying, because they like to brag and said how many free houses the Prime Minister gave them. So they didn't have to give no money at all, no insurance, no nothing. Them just, cut the ribbon, give them the key, move in, and, that's it.
I think they made it easier for them. I think they must have, because I've seen a couple times, I watched the news where they were handing over, but I don't know. The only one that I really could say is some people got burnt out, I think somewhere in St. Catherine or Clarendon.
Oh, so there have to be like a circumstance for you to get the free house. It's not that just randomly.
Did you see the nice building that went up for those people? Because those people were burned out. I think it was arson or something. And 20 out of them, or nearly 30 out of them, that were living in one area. And they brought it over a few times. So that I understood, where they built, and the Prime Minister was handing it over. Mr. Holness was handing it over to them. And he said, we are encouraging you guys.
Yeah, but how does, but Carla, but I'm saying, how does Andrew or Andrew team know who to give these free houses though? Because if you look at it, everybody in Jamaica don't want a free house, right? So I feel like there has to be a method to the madness. There's something in place, okay? if you're not going
Yes.
through like a traditional loan to buy a house and you're not getting it through NHD or any, one of those financial organizations. So, and your ears say, Andrea, give you a free house. So, how do they make their selection process? Because
Exactly.
sometimes I sit down and I
Exactly.
think about things like that,
Exactly.
I see on
Exactly.
social media and I see people ribbon a cut. I mean, I say, don't all them know. So, is there like a program he got? Do Andrew always have a program where people, call or go online or the free house initiative or, I'm just saying because sometimes it makes you
Yeah,
wonder.
sure.
Because I don't live in
Sure.
Jamaica. And them love tell me
Because
for stop
it
fasting
was
and Jamaican people business. But as my heritage and my lineage is there, I will always,
Yep.
you understand, look into it. And I'll be like, okay. Make it one Andrew give me one free house, then Andrew, where Andrew know you from figure your house. You understand? Or is he giving only the labor rights them house?
I don't know. I don't know how it.
I'm
I've
trying to be a
seen
little
a
busy
few
here.
times. Yeah, I've seen a few
Oh, so
times.
G.
But
Louise
I
said,
don't know.
okay, hold on the caller. G. Louise said the MP choose who get the free house. Here there. Here
Oh,
there.
really?
That's
Okay.
interesting, right, Carla? You see, sometimes you
Okay,
still don't
yeah.
me a pre the thing, because me a pre from
Yeah.
what day, me say, there, so the MP, you say, G. Louise, then tell me, they remember, so Andrew did not power for 2 term, So that means, so when me that think right then, so the PR labor right, them I get your house, them then, me
I
bumbo.
hope now, because
No,
we're gonna say
sir.
to go.
So the free
No,
house,
it's
them I
supposed to
issue to
be
the
for
labor
all.
right, them.
No, it's supposed to be for all Jamaicans.
Because it should be for all Jamaican. Because
He
remember,
everything
him is not only Prime Minister for Labour right now, he's Prime Minister for
everything about. That's why.
Jamaicans,
That's why.
which consists
That's
of
why I say we
independent,
can't take.
socialists, and Labour right.
That's why I say we can't take this liberate and PNP division. We're supposed to be, if water, 2 drop of water there, so it's supposed to be for everybody in the community. If one tree that is so we something that's a split, it's supposed to be not supposed to be because you're from this and because you're from that you're not, and that's not fair. I don't put up with that.
Corruption.
I don't like that.
A
I don't like
corruption.
that. I don't like that, whether from the color orange or the color green. Once we step over and we go and we mark a vote, we're Jamaicans together working together. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
But
let's say
that's not
St.
how we
Thomas,
do it.
right, Carla? Not St. Thomas, that. Them say them have one tongue.
Yeah,
Cause you know, say when you're a platform holder, people call you and will tell you thing. I just you have to sometime decipher what is truth and what is facts and what is fiction,
Yeah.
what is lie and what is truth. But she said she come out. She come from one era outside of Yallas. Me no know. She tell me one district or whatever outside of Yallas in a St. Thomas, right? So, I kind of figure say Yallas in a St. Thomas. And she said it's a Labour right area. And she said, no. No, which part she come from is a PMP area. And she said the Labour right area were next to which part she come from, then run water down there in a St. Thomas. And she said, I'll know them that look on her. You know them things that wickedness in the PMP area.
That's not fair. You know why too? I'm so separated, and
She said right outside of Yallas. I don't know which one area right outside of Yallas.
The furthest I've been.
Yeah, but the point we're trying to make, that's not a good look though. That's not a good, because that is division at the most and it's corruption at the highest, because you take care of your area. And I don't want nobody come tell me, because people like to clap back and say, this are going from long time. All during PMP time, they go on. But we're not living in the past. That's why the past is not supposed to. Because the past is the past, so we're looking forward to the future. Because that's why when they say them vote up PMP fine, because them say them choose Jamaica and they want the Jamaica Labour Party to do better. So we can't keep on going back now and I say when PMP did not power them do that. To me, when people use those kind of arguments, I find it to be dumb, because we no claims on vote them out because we no want JLP to come in, because JLP will do better. So we're expecting better, right? But go on talk, Carla.
Expecting better from everybody. Listen. This is to me, every time I think about it, I'll just tell you a little something before I go.
Yeah.
And why I'm so much against the separation like that. Separation is when you go put your mark and stuff.
But okay, when you say separation, right, Carla? Cause remember, if it's unless Jamaica gonna be like a communist country. So when you say separation, elaborate for me because you're going to have different parties. So when you say separation, what you mean?
No. Where I mean, the only thing we do separate is when we mark and make our decision. But when we communicate and when we live and when we share, we're supposed to do it for everybody, right?
But how you going to do that? But how you going to do that, Carla, when one party stand for one thing and the other party stand for that thing? How we going to find a happy medium?
Exactly, but we just still have hope, so that's what should be happening, right? But I'll tell you my sad part.
Go ahead, Carla.
Keep away from colors and that.
Yeah.
In 75, I came in 75. I mean, I think.
Like, Oshna, Carla, enough you put out then the years, so they start calculate all your age, you know. But go on.
That's all right. That's all right. That's not. You know what? There's no shame in certain things.
I know. I'm just messing with your Carla. Hold on, but yeah. Go ahead, Carla.
Yeah. My dad and us, because my mom came here like in the early 70s, waiting for us to come. So my dad and us were there and everything. And I guess my dad worked with a good company down there and worked for 20 odd years. And, you know, we live in the ghetto, but, you know, we live good.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Before you go in, respectfully, Carla, let me read out this for you real quick. Bongo, the reason I know is because my husband's niece was offered a house by her MP, which is a Labourite, and my husband's niece is a Labourite too. So somebody in the comment is giving a first hand what's going on. But it's not supposed to be like that, though.
That's not fair. That's not fair. It's supposed to be according to your needs.
Corruption at its highest.
Yeah, if you apply for housing, it's not supposed to be what
and that's why they must suffer so long in Jamaica in a retrospect because certain areas, because remember, GLP is in power. So them all look out for GLP. But that means that they're looking out, so they're not looking out for Jamaica. Their slogan is choose Jamaica. So you cannot do that. You're supposed to be looking out for Jamaicans. And like I said, Jamaican consists of Labourite, independent, and socialists.
Not supposed to be, yeah. Yes.
Not a good look.
And how I got to learn how divisive this thing could be is somebody in the area, they thought that my dad wasn't coming to certain meetings, so my dad must be something, right?
Yeah.
And my dad, they keep on going work, and we go to good school, and we...
So your father Labour, right? Because Seaview you come from, right? No, Seaview you come from. Your father family.
Come from Seaview.
No,
I don't come from
then that you tell me say your father come your family member then Amal Road or somewhere up there, say you tell me.
Olympic Garden.
Olympic Garden. Olympic Garden, the Labourites them up there.
Olympic. No, but we weren't anybody. We were.
Stop it, Carla. Me not tell us to divide and conquer and hear, but we're all in a conversation. Jamaica, you have areas that are saturated, which is not supposed to be like that, but it is what it is. We're going to be realistic. So Olympic Garden. No, Carla, me not believe that. So Carla, you tell me, say your family come out of Olympic Garden. And so anybody on here know if Olympic Garden is a PMP area?
Olympic Garden, Tower Hill. Olympic Garden, Tower
So Labourite area that? I don't know, I'm just asking. So, even if you are... Carla, hear me out. Carla, hear me out. Yes, respectfully. You know me love you, Carla. We understand it shouldn't be like it, but reality it is like that. I'm asking because I don't know. I said Olympic era because whether we like it or not, Jamaica divided like that. This are here, Jungle, PMP, Tivoli Garden, whatever. So I'm asking you in the Olympic area because I don't know what do they call themselves up there. You might not, you or your family might not be, but what is it?
At that time, we didn't know. At that time. It was just as an uprising. No, I didn't know
God.
What was going on with people. I didn't know. It was after we left, because we left there, I told you, in the early times, and my dad was there.
So you're trying to tell me Olympic Garden need a PMP and a JLP? No, my answer. They're
But
both?
yes,
Okay.
listen, Bunga, listen,
Go on,
listen out
talk.
to me now, listen.
All right, go on, talk. All right,
So
respectfully, may I make you go on, talk.
up where we live now, we live
Yeah.
above Olympic Garden. So we live, so it's Tower Hill Olympic Garden. So there's a succession. Mile Road in the back, Waltham in the back. So we come down, right?
Yeah.
After we leave now, so my dad left the house for a little bit because we leave now, right? This 5 of us.
Yeah.
We leave out. We leave my dad. We come here to my mom. We heard about some people around the street got unalive because people broke in. But we only heard about 1 or 2 when we were there and then we left. My dad, they chose to say my dad was belonging to one party, so him now come back in the house. So what them do is them start going to our house and walk out here. Say, this boy where we know him walk out with blender. That time we over here now, people, I tell we.
Hi, Charm.
Right? My dad's
Yeah, but what you just said a while ago, what you just said a while ago, clearly signified that that area is a part of a particular political affiliation, because you just said they asked your dad that it seemed like he's with another party, so that means Olympic Garden or Olympic whatever you call it, Tower Hill, have to be a certain affiliation there.
No, they have both. They have both. I'm just gonna. They have both because my friend that she had to get up in the nights because they wake them up at night, so she had to go work for one.
Like up the life for me, people.
My dad's bottom line. My dad's life was threatened, and if we were there, they were looking for us. My dad's life was threatened because they thought that he was from the other party. Because some people from one side of the road and then from the other side of the road, my dad had to leave and go live out of my brother before it was time for him to go to Philadelphia, because he was going to Philadelphia after we came to Canada. So our lives were threatened because nobody knew. Were sure who we were. So that's why I don't like this separation business and this color business. And I think Jamaica is for all of us. Where we lived, it was for all of us. And it's not fair when one name take over and run people out of one place and the other name and one name get and the other one. I don't agree with it. And that's why I don't take part. I haven't been to Jamaica in how many years? And I didn't know till the other day that these things really happen, because I wasn't really active on social media before. Me never know. So you
tell me, Mr. Carla, you come out to the ghetto, you never know that these things happen, separation, where one section might be PMP and one section might be labor rights. Okay.
Till my friend over here, yeah. And she tell us, and then people from the area that we were still in touch with. Me never know say it was so serious.
So you still a family up at Olympic
No. Okay. My sister was beaten. My big sister, she lives here now. She was beaten out at near 3 miles coming home because she had on a collar that they suspect that she was. Yeah, my big sister Joan. Even though she kind of a bit slow, they beat her that day. Yeah.
Say, me don't know how me could have lived in the ghetto though. Me tell you the truth, and I know. Say, okay, this area is green saturated and over there, and live there. You said they wanna come from. I wanna never have no clue. No, sir.
It shouldn't be. No, sir.
It shouldn't be, but I said I find it kind of far-fetched that wanna live into an area that's supposed to be a PMP area. I wanna never know.
At that time in the early 70s, it was just beginning to come forth.
Me never born yet, so me don't know. Go and educate me.
You see? But me, I said, the bottom line is BonGo.
Yeah.
Me love Jamaica.
Yes.
Me love all Jamaica. Me love Jamaica. Me love all Jamaicans.
Yeah.
And I'm not ashamed, but me not like when we fight and when we, dump on one another and no fear with one another and help one another. Not true.
That's true. That's true. But as long, but yeah, it's terrible. But as long as we have different parties,
and the leadership, and it's supposed
it is going to happen. The reality, it's going to happen because you have dieted PMP and you have dieted labor right. You have people like myself who love Marky G, my integrity master, the world, no hidden agenda, and they have people who love Andrew badness, and they can't do nothing wrong for them. You understand? So I see where your mindset at, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I wish it didn't happen. Because majority so, and if them come and say them can put up one sign for the conservative or for the other, okay, we can put up, and if next door, it no matter to me.
But you know right now, Carla, since this election was just called, it ravished a lot of family. Did you know that? You know that you have brothers and sisters are not talking right now because of this
Oh
election.
God.
Because some of them are
Oh
PMP,
God.
some of them are Labour
Oh
right.
God.
And because
Oh
Labour right
God.
win and the PMP begs, them disown them family. Am I telling you now?
Oh God.
Now you say,
Oh
oh
God.
God, me I talk about reality, me I talk about what me know awesome.
That's sad, eh? That's sad.
When me tell you,
know,
them
you
begs
listen,
because
man.
yes, them now, yeah, and them why me I tell you,
You
families
know
are
me here
being
one
torn
blogger say
apart.
with you.
Yes.
You know me here one blogger say with you. Me that pass and me listen to them little and me say, let me listen to what that person I say today. And the person say, you know my good friend, she a JLP and it sound like the person on PNP and them say, you know something? She not talk to me now, we know. You know when she go talk to me? When we after the election, when everything second, me and her on a considered best friend, yes, or no more.
When me I talk
During
about
this time.
sisters and brother right now.
But
Me I talk about situation a yard and abroad where some of them are PMP. Me tell you the one who cut me, mother and daughter. Daughter
Oh,
not
God.
chat to the mama. Yeah.
Oh,
And mama not chat to the daughter. Because yes,
God.
the mama labor right the
That's
daughter PMP and her boyfriend a PMP and then they not talk. I mean, them start to argue. One love Andrew and one love the it's a Trump supporter of the people. I mean, I said, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ have mercy. Why?
Oh.
I don't know. It's
Me
sad
no know.
though. It is sad
It's
because
sad.
it's a Andrew and me not care how much them a class up Marky G. When a time for them to
Yeah.
have them meetings, them will sit down and sip wine and drink. Yes. And first lady and Marky wife. And when me see that me I say, me I tell us how some people take the politics too. Extra
And
serious.
you know what am I saying?
Yeah.
Why are the people acting so ignorant about stuff?
Yep. The mother and daughter right now, not talk. And me like a little mediator and the middle I try to say, no man, me understand, me know you love it, but at the end of the day, no, them I tell them take it to a whole different level.
It's not about us, yeah. So BonGo, I have to find out two things. I'm gonna ask about the NHT, my niece, and I'm gonna ask my sister about the I'm just writing it down so I don't forget.
And I appreciate that too.
My niece about my sister about the taxes and my niece about if she knows about the NHT, how she bought her house.
Yeah, and then when I come back and do live, I can shed some, information on it for anybody that needs it. Yeah.
On WhatsApp or whatever if I get anywhere.
I appreciate it.
Nice talking to you.
All right, same here. As always, it has been a pleasure. Thank you kindly.
Thank you so much.
All right,
bye-bye.
Bye. Where was I at, people? Oh, God. My thing gone.
Yeah, Jamaica. And so we are doing it. We are doing it big, we are doing it bold. Me not have no lobster, yeah, give me.
Yeah, man, sorry about that. Yeah, this whole thing about trusting your team. And let me tell you something. Jamaican people, people with their money frighten you.
True.
True,
Mr. Isat Buchanan, you're speaking facts. Too much of them down the licky. Too many Jamaican are walking around with a for sale sign in them forehead. Yeah. And when a man have a little bit more, because you hear them talk about a money run things and a money run things. So them sell out them soul for money. Them sell out them soul for money. And sometimes I not even know what heap of money neither.
Power. There's power in the people.
Exactly.
Portland,
I've spoken, and whether them like it or
and
Mr. Buchanan, whether they like it or not, there's power in the just like all them say, it's power in the people, and Andrew was re-elected, it's power in the people. So I don't know why these laborers are so upset. Get over it. And put some respect on the man name. Just like on a out here, I celebrate and I go on and say people must put some respect on Andrew Olney's name. Whether I like it or not, he is the MP for East Portland, and put some damn respect on the man name. On the two out order.
in a way that I don't know if I can include.
Like up the
Maybe
like,
aside
my
the
lovely
rest of
people. Come
Jamaica,
on now.
but
We
I
can
say
like
I'm
up the live here.
ungrateful
Please and
because
thanks.
there's a belief
Just
that
double tap the screen for me.
entitlement is the order of the day outside of Portland.
No entitlement.
And that's the social media narrative.
Let them go work.
I'm certain that what the electoral process and the spirit of the Constitution was alive in Portland. So all those people that was following the social media political pageantry versus what was
My lovely people, can I get some likes here? Nobody's forcing anyone, but if you're still here, and can you just double tap for me so we can send out this algorithm? If you think that this platform and the content is not for you, you decide, okay, you can, if you are free to go, right? But if you're here, you want to listen a little bit. We've been like almost over an hour into the live, right? So just tap the screen for me. I sure appreciate it because you had a choice and you choose to sit here and listen, right? We don't disrespect people over here. We just, we just have a little vibes and talk about current affair, what's going on, and we drop it in the comment section and give a feedback. All right. So thank you kindly for everyone so far that have liked the like. I appreciate the support.
On the ground and the issues that we face here. Jamaica, I guess Jamaica was shocked, but the people of Portland wasn't. So for all the times they were disrespected, not just by the MP, but our auxiliary staff, what do they call them?
Yes.
They call them maintenance staff.
Auxiliary staff.
Auxiliary.
Yeah.
Yes, them same one. Them the people that were swear them was the MP.
Oh, you're talking Yeti boss. Mm-hmm.
Well, I said go. When you put boss to your name and you're not world boss, you really is just a clown. But
you're there.
Just the idea. That
Isat, I like that shade the way it just drop a while ago, I like that shade there.
At any level. and I, as one of the time, I think there was a young lady that had complained of how she was disrespected when she went to that space. I will just say this to my team. We are here for everybody in Portland.
Thank you. Thank you, Isat Buchanan, for that.
So
everybody.
We serve everybody with human dignity and respect.
Thank you. Thank you. I like that. I like that, Isat.
In relation to what my brand is about and what I promote is human dignity, human rights, and just respect.
Respect of persons, yes.
So I watching that because
I like that.
Somebody really try to mess up my reputation by disrespecting anybody. It's not gonna go down nicely for
Don't take no disrespect for them. Just do your job.
That's all I have to say on that.
Just go in there and do your job. That's it.
But what do you think were the main issues that the Portlanders came out for to vote for against racism?
Survival, basic survival. You wake up in the morning, you want water for bathe with.
No water.
You
and the virus own water factory, water truck.
In keeping with the law, there is a road to owning the land, titles being registered, that document with your name on it, and more so, like I said, inclusion in whatever progress and development that's taking place. I mean, when you think about it, the market,
I saw, it would be nice. Like in a East Portland, like couple community centers for the young people, them, right? Give them like an outlet where them can, young people energize, like couple community centers where them can, couple nice little park, put some basketballs in there, put a little area where people can look at football. Yeah, that would be nice for East Portland as well. I don't know what your budget they're going to give you, but that would be nice. We need some more outlets for the young people. Because some of them too idle. You understand? That would be very, very nice.
You see, life is funny, that's why you must always be good and kind to people, because over the Christmas, you remember we went and we buy up the wires and the lights to light the market, and then parish councillor and the MP decide that they were going to like the market.
Outgoing MP, the outgoing
Yes,
MP.
we're talking last year. We're talking about last year.
I lie.
And
But
right there,
specify the outgoing.
me not have to specify them days.
Now she out already.
She out already. You're right. You see, you, Andre, I want you stop it. You know, the man said the right thing. You know what, Andre, if the outgoing. No, she gone. You would have to say out like as if she's still there. And then I try to decide. It's no, Annmarie Vaz is no longer the MP. Yes, you're right. Not outgoing. She gone. She gone.
Yes.
We're talking about last year. And they like the market and then rather them they like can't take it back just like that.
What
Indian give us style.
You
And
wanna say
I
the out of that thing? Annmarie Vaz come to the front of the class. Imagine una light up the market down there in East Portland, and because you lose, you take it back down. What a sore loser. Then that means say, come here, Annmarie Vaz. Let me ask you a question. If it's true, I mean, I think Isat Buchanan of Theme Caliber, I got come on nobody's show and tell no lie. Because right now, him underneath the radar, everybody are watch him. So them watch every little thing for say if him go mess up so them can come out here and hold it against him. So me, I go just say whatever him say are the truth, you know. You understand? So Annmarie Vaz, you really go back and take back all of the lightning and all of the thing where you put up down at the marketplace where you give the people them. Then are your money to do it? What no, sir. The Andrew, what you think about this? No, Andrew. Me not come for disrespect, you know, Andrew Oldness. I'm not about that. But me no say nothing no miss you. Cause Mr. Vaz, him, yeah, him tight. You understand? I know we spend one in their ears. So all you feel like that now. So the fair money put it up there, or she was working for the people and the taxpayers' money. All these things, you know, is wrong, you know. All these things, all right, you lose just like how them say the People's National Party, them bitter. And all them lose and them mad. Get a grip of yourself, Annmarie Vaz. You have lost the seat. It is what it is. Yes. The dancing queen, action and whatever they want. How many AKA you have out here? Go put back up. You like them out over there, East Portland. Please and thanks. It doesn't look good on you. It doesn't look fine. I can remember, you know, your husband went back in seat at West Portland. It don't look good for him. Because when they mention you, them say Daryl Vaz. When they mention Daryl Vaz, them say action and you. When they mention you, them say Andrew Oldness. When they mention that, them it look bad for the old Jamaica Labour Party. So if it's true, go back up. If it's true, go back and put back you like them. When you can't get in on the feelings, you were placed there, Annmarie Vaz, to do a job. You want the seat at the time in East Portland to do a job. So you lose, you're not supposed to be going back there. Go take back all take back the light them. I mean, not think Isat Buchanan would be so foolful for come out and light on you, right? Annmarie Vaz, go back and put back the light them in the market and surround the areas where you put there. Yeah, stop it. It's not a good look overall on the Jamaica Labour Party. Okay, let me put my disclaimer out there. All right. Thank you so much, Ajay. Yes, this live stream, which is done within fair usage, is not incite violence or bully anyone. It's done under copyright 107, which permits and allow commentary, teaching news to bring awareness. Yes, and it's for educational and entertainment purposes only. Whatever I'm saying about each party, I mentioned alleged. I'm not saying that she actually did it. Okay, the voices that are playing in this live stream does not reflect my opinion or anyone in the comment section, but more so of this page here. So once again, this live stream is done within fair usage. Thank you for that, Jai.
Questions to ask
Kind
about
of love come for
charities
people, you
and
know.
foundations in the name of improving that market, and here we are, market not improved.
Wow.
So that's one of the main.
Is there any truth to the argument that the pump and the water has left port?
Yes, I really appreciate that. So I'm telling me, I love good supporters like Uni and Jai. Because sometimes I tend to get ahead of myself. I want to know if I reel me right back in. You understand? Like I said, the words that are playing in the background of this live, it's not mine. It's not a reflection of the page. So once again, if you want to get the true fact when they can go directly to the source, which is Andre Stevens or Isat Buchanan. All right? So let it be right there.
Is there
Let's
any
move right
truth to
along.
that argument?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's what I do. It's on social media, and I'm not gonna take it. What I can say is that that young man who decided to send the threats and all of those things.
The
So,
owner said Isaac Buchanan never talk about the threats that were put out here, these viral voice recording. So if eyes and ears going to be open now, especially since Utah. Exactly. Okay, you're right. You're right. I appreciate that, Joy. Thanks for that comment that you just put there.
it's church, Sunday's church,
Uh-huh.
final church, and
Seek him,
you know,
Bernard.
just respect yourself. I just don't want to participate in turning ordinary citizens into criminals. And
Then I thought you're saying here that the man that was on the recording that said he's going to plot on your life and sabotage you being the MP for East Portland. And you're saying now that, because Andre asked you, so what you think about that? And you said, you need to seek a church. Hey! So, okay. So church is the saving grace when people come out here and do these things and want to set up people to fail. So him seeking church, was that supposed to be a joke or a humor? Because sometimes it take things a little bit too serious, So when you say no, Isaac Buchanan, they need to go seek. If you can't bother, go and talk yourself.
same time, we don't expect, because the people don't have emotional intelligence, for them to flout the law and break the law. That is why it's so important, to lead by example. In this campaign, the entire campaign run against me was in breach of the law. Persons who went on political platforms and spoke about my expunged convictions were breaking the law. Was fully.
Yeah, but Isaac, you know what? I'm going to be fair here. Anybody who has a previous like felony or anything like that, we know how social media works, and especially if you're not one of their favorite or you're not one of their party people, they're going to dig up all kind of dirt. You understand? So when you're saying that their talk about it is breaking the law, are they really breaking the law to talk about it? Because I see people talk about Donald. Oh Jesus, make I shut my mouth. Make I shut my mouth. I don't mention that man name. God. But are they really breaking the law though? Day, because the way I only hear some things during the election campaign that was thrown out about people and their family and their wife, their criminal history. So if that's the case, a whole heap of people don't break the law, No, sir, a whole heap of people. So I think he was being yeah, I think that's what it is, G. Louise. I feel it like that. I think he was being a little humorous there.
Breaching the Expungement Act.
Me learned something today, me love. Me never know there was something called Expungement Act. Because you have bloggers out here that have criminal past. I wonder if them know about that, where people like to ring it in their face every minute and talk about their convicts and ex-convict. So I wonder if that Expungement Act applies here in America as well, and Canada and Great Britain. Because bloggers have been come under it where their past has been brought on a daily basis at the front of the table. So me tell on the people, we learn everything, Expungement Act. You see, when these ignorant individuals come on social media because they like who they like and they feel like they want to throw out people's file and they want to discriminate against people. They want to slander people with it. They want to bully people with it. My love, Lord God, me not act like me are the brightest one in the class, But me not too down, because them say me down south here, but that's all right. Anything them cite me, I go work with. So hold on there, on the ear. Hey! Expungement Act, my love. Jai, write that down on one piece of paper. We are going to look in it one day too. We are looking into it.
And Section 31, clear as day.
Yeah.
And who have time to go to court to give somebody a conviction.
You're there.
We just hope that people will just navigate.
So them can get all convicted. Can get convicted. Take them to court. Them can get convicted for going into, cause some of them, you know, them go as far as go pay for go get your record for go open up wide, you know. Then go as far for go get your record, pay where they can go up on sites, put in your name, date of birth, and pay for it and get a full. It is against, especially when you have your record sealed, you know. That's why some of these ignorant people in social media are doing these things and don't realize what they're doing, you know. Just out of sake because them obsessed and them have loyalty to these different peoples and platform. Them come out and cuss people and carry on and don't even know that they're operating and doing these things within the law that will come back and bite them in the ASS. Hey, you're there.
With some respect. And also, like they said, when the outgoing MP was the MP, respect the office if you don't respect nothing else.
Thank you.
And that's all that is required. But I mean, I don't dwell on the past, you know, because there's so much work to do.
Thank you. I like the approach that you're taking, Isat Buchanan. You cannot dwell on the past. They gave you an opportunity. You have to deal with now and moving forward. During the duration of the time that they allot you to have that seat, the people of Eastport Land are expecting you to work for them, not for yourself and not to align your pocket. That's why I keep saying, don't let down the people of Eastport Land, and don't let down yourself, and don't let down the party. Because they're expecting you to fail, Isat Buchanan. They're expecting you to FUCKUP. So they can run back when election ready for call again and say, see it there. So just go in there, sir, and do your work. Go in there and do your work. You understand? And that's it. It's not, the people of Jamaica is not in that. Them put you in there and then put you there for a reason. Just do it. That's all.
Yeah. Gone again?
Very focused. Yeah, I'm here. I'm very focused on the way forward.
I like that.
The mission at hand.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a rough one. Let me tell you something. You see, Isaac Buchanan, they're not going to make it easy for him. And if we want to be fair and unbiased, because we see what's playing out right now in Jamaica, it's not going to be a smooth road for him. And normally it's not a smooth road for any MP because current channels, new ones challenge, new one comes up there. So it's never easy. But for Isaac Buchanan, they already set it up like that. It's going to be rough. I think even funding is going to be rough in a lot of areas. Yeah, you understand? Because they're going to make, right now, like I said, any little thing, it's like they're going to set it up from the field that they can come back, just like how some of the recordings say, see there, him never do this, see there, no road, no whatever, see, like I hear them saying at the recording, some road that which were way up in the bushy area, will never get taken care of. Them will go there and put it on the social media and say, see ya, 2 years later, see ya, yeah. So it's not going to be easy for you. But do the best for the people of Eastport Land.
Starting to think that is there something wrong with the internet?
Can I get some more likes, please, my lovely people here? Let's tap up the screen there for me, man. Come on, we can get to at least 40 likes. Come on, my lovely people.
Because I'm not sure what is happening. It seems like unforeseen forces seems
to be very unstable.
Yeah, but I want to ask you though, in relation to, besides the unrelenting attacks, what in your estimation was their tactic in relation to the issues on the ground, if any?
Their tactic?
Their tactic.
No, I don't know.
Was it just to attack you?
That calling him two-time convicted felon, using arguments about Chichi, man, talking about him as a stranger to Portland and him need to use map for skirt around Portland. And the attacks never stayed. The women and the people of Portland defended him.
But I still, but hold on there. But that's the same thing Dr. Bloomfield did, and then calling Chichi man too. And the man pour out his heart and soul. You understand? That's why I can't just sit up. That's what I'm telling you. I'm glad I set myself apart from the rest. Them could have called me name from now till eternity, and nah, look. The worst thing you can do is give these people your attention. You know why a lot of bloggers are so stressed on social media? Because every dog, every drunk or call their name, them come out and come answer. You understand? And what them don't realize that these little drunkos in social media, they yearn for this kind of things. When you call them name, because some of them want it for do a clap back and go make content, and then when they make content again and then cuss you and your ears and then cuss you, you come out and turn on your life and you gone back says a never ending thing, and all them a do is put but sometimes you have both sides of the bloggers, they like it, you know, because it's money for both of them, you know. It's money for both of them. I not looking. I call me, I'm afraid of that one, I'm afraid of what anything you want to say about me, I'm working with it. One thing, I'm not a yes girl and a yes boy. You could have chat from now to eternity and not looking for you. So not chat in a vein. You beat up on the gum, you beat up on the dentures, you beat up on the teeth, on the tongue drop put on the head. You see, when I come on my platform and my yard, I'm tired for telling when I don't talk, Ubex, I feed them business. I don't care which drunk or which dog go back. Make them stay out their back. I said what I said, and if you don't like it, I phone the business. You understand? Right, that's how the thing go. So, Mr. Isat Buchanan, I like how you say you now go back and forth with them. I call you Chichi man. You're not going back and forth with them. I call you fish. And them I call you say you're ex-convict. You have a job to perform, and you're staying focused. Make a give a clap for that. What you say, sir? You're staying focused. Because enough of them are distraction, you know. Yes, enough of them is distraction. When you see the look of trolls them and the one that went nothing about them, yes, man. When them come out and them what them give them fancy ideas, nobody can stop them. Because me I tell you, some people shouldn't have a smartphone. You understand? But it is what it is. Stay focused, sir. I like what I'm hearing. Stay focused. Yes.
Things I wanted to
I never hear anything.
As in, no man, hear me. I never heard anything of substance coming from them.
You never heard anything of substance?
Yeah, nothing of substance coming from them. So I was wondering, what was their
when Isat printing manifesto, them got print achievement.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? I saw that too. I saw that, and I'm not taking it off for Andre. When Isat Buchanan went and did his manifesto, what he want, and then them come back and then put them start list all their achievements they have done, and I found out. I tell you, I was laughing. I was like, "Oh my God, here we go again." But then again, it's only politics, right?
Natives of Portland couldn't even attest to them because them don't even know of them. The issue of water poverty is a main issue in Portland. And Isat Buchanan and his team is going to solve that over the next 4 years.
Well, Andre, I'm going to be honest with what you just said, because you made it kind of broad. You said the water problem has been a major problem in Portland, and Isat Buchanan is going to solve that. I think Isat, it's just an insight. of what Andre just said. I think you should correct Andre and said not Portland, because Andre, everything you said to Cliff Hughes and and them all come back and quote what you said, Andre. I think you should have said the people of East Portland. You never said East Portland. It could have been an oversight. And probably, I think that's what you mean. But, for the wider audience, we know how them behave. Them all say you said Portland, right? Even though we know better. It should have been the people of East Portland you're going to try to get them water. And then even the people of East Portland, it probably not able to give everybody, but at least I try to attain where, the bigger majority is able to have water. Because right now, then I look for everywhere for the man for feel, So even our wording, we have to be careful. Remember now, he's not the MP he's only the MP for East Portland. When I get little money or whatever, when I'm doing them physical budget, he might get money for help East Portland and not Portland. All right?
For the argument that government going to subsidize change up operations so that Isat not going to get the funding.
But that can't happen, Andre. That is illegal. There is no way government could change up the funding so that Isat don't get much money so we look bad. That is straight illegal, Andre. We not have to be a rocket scientist to know that if Andrew all this administration do that have to go that will go to the hierarchy. Probably that will reach a Great Britain. So I don't think that will happen. If them can chat, because out here people have them mouth and them chat, but can they execute that? And if them execute it, a judgment that would be judgment.
We are going to be on this platform and we're going to see to it that this member of parliament is effective in more ways than what even being in an opposition member of parliament. You want to tell them that how it is going to be done?
That is so. As an opposition member, I can tell you this. I'm completely unbothered by those threats. The same way that the diaspora...
What a way Isaac just know how to maintain his composure. If that was, I have to make a comparison. If that was Daryl Vaz, right? You'd have seen him get all aggressive and bite up himself and disrespect people. Look at the difference, people. Come on, no man, tell the truth. Whether you want to be labor right, socialist, or whatever. Sometimes when the truth staring in the face, like I said, it's okay. That don't make you take on love as being a labor right. If that was ever Daryl Vaz, the amount of aggression and disrespect, you saw the man just cool, calm, and collective. Every question that I ask him just maintain him composure and say him not worry about that thing. Him just want to stay focused. It's a big difference here, people.
Intervened and assisted. Ishmael can tell you because we still collect box and barrel off right now for the people of Portland. The consistency and
okay, you said right now you're still collecting boxes and barrel off the wharf for the people of East Portland. So just a little curious, is it your funding getting those? Because sometimes when things kind of jumped out at me, it makes me wonder, right?
We can see that it's strength in numbers. Once we continue to come together and meet the needs of the people, which are realistic goals that are set, the rest of the stuff will fall into place. I'm completely positive and confident in the same fashion that I said to the people while on the internet that I'm the next member of parliament for Portland Eastern.
Okay, hold on. Before I go any further, remember we were trying to figure Olympic Garden and Tower Hill, that area. Somebody had wrote earlier that it's a labor right area. So for the person who wrote that it was PMP, somebody said I wrote earlier in the live that they got family up there and it's a labor right area. I don't know if it is, if Olympic Garden, the way it is, but I just remembered, so I just wanted to clear it up. Is it true? I don't know. Is it a lie? I don't know. Because some people Way, Olympic Yarn, whatever. It's somewhere saying PMP and somewhere saying labor rights. So I don't know, but I just wanted to clear that up while I remembered. All right.
We are going to change the lives of the people in Portland Eastern, and it's a collective event.
That's right.
It's a collective endeavor that we have embarked on, and I'm saying I did not win alone.
Thank you.
For those people who are cursing and forgetting that there were 8,361 persons who voted.
Thank you.
But again, there were also many other persons who ensured that the people were able to vote.
Same way.
Whether they drove them all the way from Westmoreland, Hanover, Montego Bay, from St. Thomas, Kingston, everywhere in Jamaica, wherever they were, they knew how it was important to ensure that when we say slavery is dead, we mean it.
Yes, sir. And don't remember the one that we fly down to. Isat, Buchanan, don't forget the one them. Yeah, you said the one that will come from all over the park. Yeah, we get them one day. But remember, enough of them, yeah, some of them come from England. You know, England fear there. And some of them, the lover for the party. And probably them like you too as well. So, yeah, so remember the one that will come from Canada, the one that will come from America, the one that will come from different islands. Yeah, man, them come, them fly down and angle the bangle. Yes, they did. To make it possible.
Never again, no politician is going to announce and pronounce that no part of Jamaica belongs to them.
That's for sure.
Politicians better be happy if they will. Apart from the prime ministers who get airports and these things named after them, politicians better happy if they get a road sign. Mr. Tony and Singh get one road. Politicians feel happy if they get one road in a...
I lie, so in Jamaica, if you're a politician, you can't get a road. You know, up here in America, you would say like Martin Luther King Drive, and you might say this politician, yeah, or the governor. So in Jamaica, politician can't get a road sign with a name on it. Very interesting. I wonder why. Is there a law against that?
And stop hype over the liquor servant work.
No, sir. I never know that, you know.
And a lot of people don't understand that's really what it is. And it's an honor to just serve at the leisure of people. So I love how you continue to reiterate it. Because
I'm glad that you said that, because I want people to know politicians are the creatures and they are the human beings.
You're there.
And just like how owners love their dogs, people love the politicians.
They sure do.
Just like how they buy collars and leashes and put them in shows and said that's my, when they said that's my MP, that's my Rex.
Lord God.
Yeah.
They may take it as an offense, but the truth is never an offense.
Well, they can't take it as an expense. No, I'm included. So anybody vex, I'm talking about myself. Portland, I'm your Rex.
You know, I never look at life like that.
It's so I know, but that's true.
Lord God, the whole of the Isat. Isat, you couldn't find a little better way. Me get it, you know. Isat Buchanan, I absolutely get it. Oh, but Lord, you couldn't just dress it up like a sweet. You couldn't just make it seem like a demure. Not everybody have a sense of humor. I said, and no, and some of them just so stuck in them feelings, yeah, and I'm so outdated. Yeah, but I get it. Lord God, you're going to hear say, no, you call people dog. Jesus Christ. But for the people who have sense, and yeah, you understand, and don't live in the ignorance arena at all, every day, all day, we know you don't really mean it like that. Okay?
Guess who run England right now?
Oh.
Rex.
They're all on there. Then, sir, come here, Mr. Isat Buchanan, you. What you say now? Who run England, Rex? Who is Rex, sir? Who are the Prime Minister of England? Geraldine there. Charmer, you still here? Lord, this not safe. Lord Jai, make I leave that one alone. Because the world running, I don't even want to call England name. No, sir, make I leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because they want them to confiscate them, are going at people Facebook and social media account, make a leave that one alone.
Well, that's just that.
What was the most moment.
What was the most memorable part of the campaign?
Right.
When you carried Comrade Ralph Gonzalez?
You know, that was the I don't think people appreciate how much I learn as I go on this campaign.
Yes.
And how, just like how we have partner draw TV and context matters, and I even begin up Will Rattigan. These shows that.
So what about Wayne? Hold on there. I thought, what about Wayne Lonesome? When I can't leave out Wayne Lonesome, the man in the wilderness, you know. I know you're not going to remember everybody to big up, and you can big up who you want big up, but follow it up with like a big up to all of the, yeah, I understand. So sometimes people will say them not do it for the likes or the love, but motivation is key. So when Lonesome, big up your nice clean self here. Big up your nice clean self. And big up to all of the supporters them. On a big up on yourself.
It's like speed courses, crash courses in many different topics. The campaign was just like that, because when we brought the heat in February and Ralph touched down, the Prime Minister of St. Vincent showed up in Jamaica as my guest to speak to the people of Portland, not the whole of Jamaica, the people of East Portland and West, to say, listen, you have the twin ports. When I step in Portland, I feel like I'm in St. Vincent. And you see what we did in St. Vincent with the housing solutions after Beryl. And he had a conversation.
You're there.
And it was the most honest conversation. He says, I come as a regional leader, a 6-star general.
Double tap the screen for me, people. Like up the live there for me, please and thanks.
I'm telling you to understand the importance of development and humanity, human dignity and respect for self. And I saw people try to say, oh, him never tell them to vote for Isat. I didn't bring him here to do that. It's about public education.
Yeah.
And he did that as a son of the Caribbean.
Exactly.
Introduced Jamaicans to regional integration.
And
so
then
that they
Keir,
could appreciate
K-E-I-R,
Starmer.
Okay.
And the level of partnership that is necessary
Starmer.
for development.
Okay.
A Caribbean identity that is second to none on the world stage. That's not something that is being preached by
Don't
the
listen
government.
to them at Isat. Just going down to your work.
Albeit our Prime Minister is the head of COM at the moment.
And he's silent on matters happening in the world.
In the world. And when you think about a Ralph Gonzalez and Mark Lane, oh man, listen man, there's so many things to be proud of being a Jamaican, let alone being a part of the Caribbean community. And that was memorable for me because I was able to do that. And my leader, Mark was present and supporting such an event.
Nice.
And to see Dr. Dawes present and Damian Crawford present.
Wow.
Raymond Price was there. Harton was there, and Dory.
Yes.
Yeah, and it wasn't at the time when we bringing the heat. It had nothing to do with these rallies and all of that. It was an intimate forum, and I tell you, the Portlanders, them dress up and them come out, and boy, may I tell you, a stately event. Most memorable. Even the private luncheon. Boy, may I tell you.
But you're going to be doing more of those forums as you're a member of Parliament.
Let me tell you, Portland can expect people are going to wonder if it's our next country we live in now.
Oh, so you're going to turn up the heat?
You're there. I
Yes,
love
man.
it.
Yes, man. When I tell you that let me not call out no names, but I have conversations with some extraordinary leaders across the world, organizations. You see, rehabilitation is a platform that came into the forefront. Um, my campaign, I never jump out and say, hey, let's talk about rehabilitation. It was the disdain and the rejection of one of the most critical tools of the criminal justice system, the rod of correction that is known as rehabilitation. The level of reintegration demonstrated and the acceptance by the people that, listen, doesn't matter what your past is, it's where you're going. And when older people said to me, my son, I am proud of you.
Oh, you're there.
You love that you are a black man. Brilliant.
You know, so this is so, like this is so good to hear. Him say his son is so proud of him. I said to him, Daddy, as a black man. Boy, may I tell you, that is, it sounds so good to the ears, you know. Can look how many parents out there not proud of them children. Children are proud of them family. I mean their parents. Come on, no man.
And proud and strong.
Wow.
I love how you embrace your maroon identity. I love how you're grounded. Our campaign, while I don't know what their campaign was, but I know we were God on time. And the confidence to say we have the win. That was our slogan. And we roll out the policies about bringing the heat and the deep because of the substance of what we're introducing into Portland. Portland people not done, you know.
Not at all.
We mash down that.
Not only Portland, Jamaican people. Not all of them. There are some ignorant ones, but I will still march.
People are progressive people.
We are march.
People, a lot of them.
We say we are march and to progress. No matter who in a power, we are still march.
With 12 subjects.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, young people.
There are somebody that Jamaica with 12 or 15 subjects and still can't find work. Huh? I mean here, Andrew Holness this same. Andrew Holness at the Jamaican Labour Party makers have to be very factual in what I'm saying because I'm over here listening. I don't want nobody run and go say, oh, me say this and me say that. Me thinking they said there was 3,000 government jobs that was unfilled during the campaign. When it was campaign, then Isat Buchanan, what can go so? You have 12 to 15 subjects in Jamaica right now, and there is government jobs that are unfilled. Then what can go so? Then that local 12 to 15 people have subjects in Jamaica and cannot find work. But yet there's 3,000 unfilled government positions in Jamaica. Something is not right. Is it because the wages are so low? But okay, let me take the wage factor out there. Because like I said, my mother always said any number, and I think she gets that from her mother, that any number is better than zero. So how is it that you're going to have anywhere between 12 to 15 subjects and there's still jobs available and you're ready to sit home with those 15 subjects or 12 subjects and say, you know what? The Mongla paying me, I look at 20,000 a week. So I mean, I got have 15 subjects and go work for a job for 20. But yet still, you don't have any income coming in, but you're going to turn to whether people in Jamaica to borrow, beg, or go to a first world country and say, help me out, I can't get no work there. Wouldn't it be better to start somewhere? Take these jobs with your 12 to 15 subject, still make yourself marketable out there for other job opportunity if they arise, then not take them. So I've been hearing the plight and the cry of a lot of people, both male and female in Jamaica, that are saying that they went to school and acquire all these subjects and cannot get any work. So is it that they just don't want to work, or is because the wages are so low and they look like, they have all these subjects, oh dear, should I go place myself into employment that is paying me them little bit of money there? which I would take it. Because, like I said, I've been working since I'm 14 years old. So, and I always have in my mind, one cocoa full bus until better come. So, when you're saying that people are in Portland with all these subjects, so is that part of the reason, or is there just no jobs available? Because from both sides of the fence, from both sides of the party line, both of them are saying there's no job here. So what is the real problem here?
Greater than I. And it's the access and the opportunity that I am here to create for them. And I'm very, very, very focused on that. And I say, hold me accountable if all I have...
Well, sir, I don't know who not gonna hold you accountable, you know. I like how you just said it, that you want the people them to hold you accountable. Because I even do that for my platform. You understand? And I tell them all the time, right? Because sometimes platform owners can get above themselves. When their following start to go up and their subscribers and all them sometimes them head get big. Well, I'll be real here. So, and you know, when I used to be all nice and humble, to lure the people them onto these platforms and channels. And as soon as them start to go up in at the toes and them start disrespect the followers them supporters, them a run them, then have to come over here, them a talk to them all kind of way. So I see where you're going, Isat Buchanan. So just imagine, you know, we as little page owner, channel owner, yeah, even the supporters and the followers supposed to all we accountable for true, you know. Because as much as they might act like we don't need them, we need them, you know, unless we attack to doping. We need them for come for interact, for give us views and, you know, the whole package. So just imagine, you know, having the whole of East Portland is depending on you. Yes, I like the fact that you say you want them to hold you accountable, because me personally is going to hold you accountable. Because social media digital footprint don't forget anything. They remember every single thing that you do. So yes, me saying today, I will hold you accountable. Just go in there, like I said, don't get corrupt, don't get power struck. You're placed there for a reason. Stay focused and go about it in the best interest of the people of East Portland. It depends on which sector the job are in. Healthcare jobs were available, but not enough qualified people. But right there, Jai Drummonds, I'm going to say that. I want to say they're not qualified people, unless I misunderstand the comment. What happened that I've seen over the years, and this has been going on like that for a while, like our teachers, doctors, and lawyers, they will stay there in Jamaica, right? And they will either get education, they get the qualification. And what they do is, they migrate to Canada, because Canada, they might migrate to England, they might migrate to America, because we've seen it happen. They always have that big shortage in the first world country of teachers, nurses, and doctors. And can I blame them? I'm going to say it would be nice if they stayed in Jamaica. Because remember, you know, some of them get grants to go to school. Some of them get help to go to school. And they take it and they go overseas. They go to big foreign. Can I blame them again? No. Because at the end of the day, these people have their life to take care of. They have their family to take care of. And if, take for example, I don't know how much a nurse make or a doctor. But say, I'm saying that is the amount that they make. Say for the whole year, a nurse might make in Jamaica about $100,000. And they go to Canada and they can double that. Who would not want more money in them pocket, right? So I just feel like Jamaica need to step it up. For the teacher's salary, for the nurses, them, you know, the public hospital, make it probably never match up to the first world country, but make it, you know, somewhere up there where them say, okay, me can live, me can pay my mortgage, me can pay my insurance, me can send me pit them at school, me have to big, and I live from hand to mouth. You know them kind of way then? Yes, make it. There are new nurses in Jamaica, but full tough than want to go to overseas to recruit nurse. Which I heard about that G. Louise. I did hear about it, and when I heard it, I said that was madness, right? Because why would Christopher Tufton want to take nurses from first world country to bring them there, because there's a lack of nursing there? Why not go back to the grassroots of the problem? Why they are leaving and to go to these first world country? So when I first thought, I was like, what? You like, really? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, but I did hear about that. And thanks that you put it in the comment section there, G. Louise, because a lot of people probably hearing about it or even knowing of it, right? So that's where it's good. That's where it's good. Because you know, said to go to nurse, it take what was studying and what was hard work, to be a doctor, to be a teacher. Me have mad respect for teachers, because the teachers teach the damn nurses and doctors them. And in Jamaica, the teachers are so underrated, underpaid. You understand? Them, and sometimes when you hear what them make me say, Jesus Christ, now what them I try for run away and go be foreign. No one them have, yeah, man, have to put respect by. It's the people that are given titles. You have to be the people, especially when they're acting accordingly. Give them the respect where them deserve, people. Kind of out here, You think it's easy to be a teacher anywhere there in the world, but at Jamaica, we think they're right, And we say, in a classroom, and you have some unruly children in there, You have parents who are not even a parents-teacher meeting, It's like you have to be the teacher, you have to be the parents, and remember, they might operate under guidelines and procedures, Because they don't want nothing for comeback, but they want the betterment of Jamaica and the better of the Jamaican kids, them, And then when you have meetings and you have these unruly, disruptive children that are out there, when you have good people, them they want to learn and them disrupt the classroom, and you request and parents now show up for the parents meeting, and when them do show up, they want to beat up the teacher them. No, enough things the teacher forgot you, As simple as man does things, say teacher come in and stacking and come in and stacking and just trying to look cute, and you understand, and collect a check. And nothing them face every day in Jamaica being a teacher, So no, man, the wages when we hear the teachers are getting, no, man, they have to do better. They need to do better. They need to do better. I have a relative. She's a teacher in Jamaica. She's not leaving. She comes to the US and Canada every summer, but love her Jamaica teaching position. Why? When you're in one of those fields, you have to have a passion for it. I think if you are a teacher, because back in the days, if you look at the back in the days, teachers them till current, some of them, even though the wages were low, them had a passion for it, Just like you have some nurse would tell you, said, I could, it's not good to say you could never be something, because you never know, certain parts in a life might take you where, even if you never think of doing it, you end up doing it, right? But like me, I want to see myself as being a nurse. Me, I shared my experience on Facebook. I had a nurse when I was in the hospital for weeks, and I can tell her she have a passion to be a nurse. She did everything. She did what the CNAs were supposed to do. She'd come in and sit and have conversation with me when I was down, and I could tell she had a passion for it. And it's the same thing with teachers. Some of them just love what they do, but you have some of them just go in certain careers for the money. They just go in there for the money. Them go in there, then kiss them. They want to argue with the school pit them at Jamaica. You understand? And that's not the role of a teacher. You're supposed to be an educator. Some of them all fight after school pit them. I mean, I don't know why. Yeah, when they have to defend themselves. We're not talking about those scenarios where you have them very rebellious and you understand, students. Because you know, I sit down there and make, when I the student, a male student, I do you say, try to defend yourself. Well, we know about those, but like under norm. You have some teachers out there really have a passion for it. You have the ones them. It's just a paycheck for them. When I get to what I talk about here, I have, yes, I don't know another lie me I tell, but I don't have to agree with me still. But don't have to agree with me, it's just my opinion and my observation, all right?
For you is road and water. You can dash me away.
Whoa.
If that is all. And the same standard should be said for every member of parliament. If all you have is road and water, you're not.
And that was another thing. Because when they talk about Annmarie Voss, they talk about road. You understand? But there's more to life. Come on, guys, now. And I'm appealing to both sides of the political party fence, right? There's more. It's a good attribute to have those roads there. Because and it's a privilege that we can get nice, well-maintained road. There's more than road that the people them need. You understand? And that goes for the whole Jamaica. We need more than just road. Because as a matter of fact, it might sound a little abrasive coming from me, but we cannot eat road. Because people can drive on those rocky road, yes, and still sustain themselves and family. We cannot need road. We need a lot of, like I said, a lot of community development for the young people. You understand? Because it truth be told, and mostly the young people are up and about, you know. Most time when the older people and do work and then come in, the day done for them. They eat them dinner, wife make it dinner. You understand? Baby mother make the dinner, man go work. If both parties can work, I don't want to seem sexist over here. Yeah, and then them shut it down, TV turn on, watch football, and then whatever. A young people them out there. So we need a lot of more resources. And like the water crisis, it needs to be addressed.
You know, nothing about you. And the days of this tribal politics, I'm sure they're gonna write a book about it. Respect to all the labor rights that voted for me.
Lord God, look at, oh God, Mr. Isat Buchanan. If you're there close by me, shake your hand. You know, enough of them wouldn't say what you just said. Him say respect and big up to enough of the labor rights that vote for him. And anybody who's a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party over here, don't feel bad what him said, because we don't go run out now and say I lie them I tell. There in this last election, there was a lot of labor rights that were undecided whether they should, still continue and vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. Did vote for the People's National Party. We don't want to accept it as to be true. And then you have PMP too, the other side that voted for the Jamaica Labour Party. So if on all on here and on a Labour, nobody jump up another feeling and gonna attack more. I lie my tell no Labour and not gonna vote for you people would be so surprised. But we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to dwell on the fact that at least he come out and commend them. Because some people wouldn't even give Labour. Some people are so dieted and so struck on one party and have them head so far up in a deep political affiliation, that they won't even comment and do simple things like that when you see it and it's worth. You understand? To say, well, thank you for the Labourites who voted for me. You see what I'm saying? Because you just feel like you're going against that party. You understand? At the end of the day, we're still people, and it's freedom of choice. We're executing our freedom to vote, and that is to vote for whoever we want for. If today we feel like we're going to vote for PMP, and we've realized that the MP not doing what he's supposed to do, me not going to be no hypocrite. I will never vote for Labour rights. One thing we may have to keep it real. I will never vote for a Labour right. But if my PMP MP is not, I would suggest take him out and give him another replacement. And the reason why I said I would never vote for a Labour right, I like what the People's National Party stands for. You gonna get me? I would say take out that MP, that PMP MP, and substitute it with another PMP MP. But I would not come out. No, no switching going on here. So, but you have people that do that. I might not do that, but you have some people will say, well, them don't like it, like, oh, them never like Annmarie Vaz as a Labourite, and they're a Labourite, but they like what Isat, and they will, that's is on them. But I'll keep it 100, we don't know. You understand? To each is their own. So, sir, that was a nice gesture that you did, and I like it. It's a good look. Don't be bitter like them, because them want to see you feel. Them already predict that you're going to fail. Them already state, which I know is utter rubbish, because they cannot do that. It's against the law, period. It cannot be done. You understand? Them might try sabotage. So like I said, you're doing the right thing. You say you want to stay focused, because they're going to throw deflections and distraction everywhere. So you have to just know that, okay? They put you there to serve the people and not to serve yourself, all right?
With me, because you have self-respect in Portland Eastern. Yes, respect to all the labor rights that said I'm supporting Isat Buchanan.
Lord God, man. I love it.
Yes, I'm saying it like that.
And you notice Isat Buchanan has not came out here and disrespected any labor right. And if you don't find one, put it in the comment section. If you can't come back and just write in the comment section, say, I remember such and such, and this says such and such. No, because the man is not about that. He's not about that.
But then, my
education over anything else. Huh?
That's a profound statement tonight. The labor rights who voted for Isat Buchanan.
I wouldn't say it's a profound statement. I think the man want unity, because he realized, unlike some of these MP, that East Portland does not have only labor right; it has labor right and PMP. And remember, he's also an attorney, so wording is very important here.
It was on this program about a year ago.
Yes.
That I asked you.
Yes. On a Friday night.
What's that time on a Friday night?
What? I had to check to see if it was the same day.
Let's reenact. Let's reenact.
When I said to you, if you would enter representational politics, and you said if the people call on you, you'll answer.
Yes.
And a call came in from a Miss Cherry.
Where would you go? And the call came.
And a call came from a Miss Cherry in East Portland. You remember that call? And Miss Cherry said, I want Isat Buchanan. I want Isat Buchanan. And the calls started to come in more and more that night.
That is so.
And from then, CVM take it up, run with. From then, other media houses took it up, run with, that Isat Buchanan will be the candidate or has interest in East Portland. At any point, did you have any regrets in this campaign?
You know, I remember a particular blogger that's in Portland, right? Were saying, and from the Jamaica Labour Party affiliate, right? And the blogger was saying that there's no way Isat Buchanan could have won, because Daryl Voss, that West Portland, and Annmarie, that East Portland, and the people, and then this is exactly verbatim what the person said. Nobody in a Portland, with one day the West and one day East, Isat Buchanan don't stand a chance. I remember that like yesterday. They said him didn't stand a chance because the husband not gonna allow it, and them control Portland. And every time when he was declared and got the seat, Isat Buchanan, I said, you see, you don't know the power of democracy. You don't know. You don't know.
You want to throw it. You want to throw it. Did you want to throw it? Did you? What was? Tell Jamaica tonight. How did you feel during this campaign?
But you say about regrets, but I have to laugh. Ishmael is the best person to answer that. There was a time when I say, Ishmael, if I ever see you. Oh, man. The emotions that comes with, I'm a perfectionist, I must tell you that. High intensity, push myself beyond.
The whole on there, you said that you're a perfectionist, right? You know the people that are perfectionists, that I know of anyway, if you're going to apply one of those as one of your attributes pertaining to East Portland, you're going to struggle, you know? Because I say anybody, I have family members that are claim that they're perfectionists and they struggle every day because everything has to be perfect. Wow. I just kind of caught onto that little part when you said you're a perfectionist, and I'm like, okay, all right.
So that some point in this campaign, I said, listen to me, I'm not dye my beard no more. And Andre said, no, you have to touch it up, you can't do that. And I say, I'm not messing up my clothes because I plan to be in the sun every day. And I plan to be up at night, so I can't no longer, you know, and I just embrace me and love me. And I keep talking about it because, you know,
yes,
it's so ironic. It's so ironic that you have, huh?
Yes, we have had our differences with the beard conversation, but I have I have accepted it for what it is.
Differences.
You're there.
Differences. Try it. You know, tell the people. You know, tell the people.
People have motive. I mean, never will I make every minute.
You know, tell them how you lock me out of partner drunk.
There could be Andre. So Andre, you really like how I said Buchanan. Buchanan, the difference is because you are clean shaven and the man having beard. Andre, you know them are listening, you know. You know, hey, Andre, you know, your trolls them are listening, you know. Hey! So you're trying to tell, you not tell, Andre, do better. You know, me not come for you, but do better. Or you tell a man for she, it's like you tell a man for cut off his locks. They come on. Here Ishmael say he was placed in the middle. Because he about to tell you. When I hear them thing of people, but it's a little humor though. They don't listen, they don't run with no false narrative, no. The people, I mean, it's not at odds with them each other, it's just a little humor. Because some of you don't have no little humor in you, and they hear anything, want to take it and fly. That even run with it, you know. Want to take it and fly. Oh God, Andre did this with inside. No, don't go with no false. It's just a little humor. The people them are good. All right, they're good.
What him did I told him Jamaica, rather than come
in your constituency.
Stay in the constituency.
Oh, and flat that one.
Make Ismail has nice.
Or the flat this.
That's my glass. And Hubert Douglas. When I stress to him.
Every time. And me in the middle, and the two of them also protect them side.
It's alright.
I lock him out and say, stay in the constituency the night and go the 9 night them Jamaica. Yes, man. I said not tonight.
That's all. That is your defense.
And not tonight, Jamaica. I lock him out and I tell Ishmael, if you let him in tonight, you see Jamaica.
You don't say the two will not behave a certain way, you know.
No, me not get right no more. Me not get right no more. You know what?
Oh God. Andre said, no, don't get you mixed up. Me and a labor no more. No, sir. Andre, you something else, boy.
UTC. And I studied theology. I would have been able to preach on a number of occasions. And just from the pulpit, the advocacy from being able to impart the word of God, share the word of God. And it increased my humility in such a way that when I would go into the field and sometimes persons were very unkind, unnecessarily, it caused me to have a spiritual awareness that I was doing something greater, and just experiences from the Bible, the biblical stories were played out right before my eyes. When people were saying that this whole process that I was on, there was an impossible one, and the vases were giants and I couldn't broke nothing. And I get from David and understood that God was running my campaign even when I wasn't.
You understand the assignment, sir?
I just paused to speak about the importance of that. And one of the reasons
you know, it's so funny that you're saying that though, Isat Buchanan, that, you know, a lot of people saying that, like I mentioned earlier about a blogger was saying there was no way that you could have won. And here you're now saying that people are even telling you directly that you're going up against the vast, the giant. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're taking it so harsh, right? Because within themselves, they just figure themselves untouchable, unremovable. So because, like you said, they thought people view them as giants in Portland. So that's why the blow was even hotter when she lost the seat. Because it's like everybody's saying, how can that really happen? You know, up till as we speak, speak, people are saying, like, really? Me still can't believe it.
Entire campaign I dedicate to my mother. And when we did that for make it take, him is going to be prime minister.
You're
And
there.
if
You're
it's
there.
one thing I know, anytime.
The Isat, man, they come for you now. What you say? You know, ask Christ, Mark Golding will be the next prime minister. Lord Jesus. I love it, you know. I like it. But make we concentrate on East Portland there. Yeah, sir? Yeah, man. Me not listen. You can't say, listen, I never tell nobody off a talk, you know. I may understand it's politics and everything is wrapped up in it. Yes. Lord God. Boy, when I hear them thing, yeah.
And talk out time out tonight, come true. All right.
So anybody, I don't care what the political pundits and we now know for sure. We now know for sure.
Yeah.
Leave the polls to the dancers. All right. This is Jamaica's business is serious business.
Exactly, sir.
And we're not gonna extend that conversation beyond anything. When Mark Golding is the Prime Minister,
Lord Jesus.
About anything else after that.
Lord
So,
God. Isaac, you got a dream like Martin Luther King? You say, nah, ask Christ. He will be the next Prime Minister. Lord, that's a powerful statement, you know, sir. But I like it. I love it. I like it. And I endorse it too. I like it and I endorse it. But yeah, man, but for now, make we concentrate. You concentrate by East Portland. And as the months go, the year go, and so forth and so forth. You know what I'm weird then?
Fixing their minds to think that the People's National Party is going to fall apart. There's a new sheriff in town, yeah?
Lord God! Jesus! Hallelujah! So what you say? Them think the People's National Party going to fall apart, but it's a new sheriff in town. Radam! That one that connect. He says a new sheriff in town. Okay. No, them think you eat that, you know. That's why you need to talk less. What you say, Jai? You need to talk less, right? And work more. What you say, Jai? You need to talk less and work more. But I endorse that still. I like it. I like where it's going.
All right, we done talk.
See him so. Argument done. Argument done.
Next topic.
Working time now.
I hear them worried when it's time for debates and rebuttals.
They would be worried, didn't they go 0-3 love in the debates?
Well,
they get a tree love underneath there and cockabine.
Go on all angles. I mean, I say, yo, the liar, they find all angles. Diana for say, what on yourself? Where's so much liar doing at the studio? It's a different, I can't describe the feeling to just be around competence. I can't describe what it is like to know that the minds that is equipped with mature consideration is now a part of the People's National Party. But and I can tell you,
but truth be told, you know, the People's National Party have some young, intelligent, beautiful people, you know. Listen, I don't quite hate the People's National Party, but if it's obvious, we have to call a spade a spade. Me said I like the revamping of the People's National Party. Them have a lot of young, beautiful spirit, intelligent, and them pretty too, you see, man. Them pretty. Me no care when they want to say me bias. Me yes, and I like that about them. Very smart, very articulate. Yes, the Labour right, them have some too over there too, you know. And on the People's National Party, you know. Me say a few of them over there, but me not and them me talk about. Me talking about the People's National Party. Yes, it's a good local. Mr. Isat Buchanan, yes, it's a very good local. I saw them on the campaign trail. I saw them in the debate. I saw them at the meetings. I saw them at the rally, and it put a smile on my face. It put a smile. Yes. So only thing I said, alla uno that were elected, just do the work. Do the work.
I guess they say all of Jamaica never expect me to win this seat, but it just goes to show the simplicity of social media. So I'm gonna just leave it right there where that is concerned.
But social media is not a true representation of the truth, of the realities that people go through, and social media.
Exhibit A. Look at the
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. How you feel?
Yeah, the people in negative Ishmael, the people in not understand your joke. It's they don't understand your joke, Ishmael. I'm sorry. Let me try to make the people understand what you are attempting to do. My Portland
I didn't hear it. That's my problem.
My Portland family.
Mm-hmm.
Look on carpet. And then she run up
you know.
Isat said, "No, stop. All right, me get it. Sorry.
Yeah, because I was assessing my constituency, and I say, we need a good flag girl.
Jesus.
Out in the sun.
Jesus Christ.
And
Oh,
anything
God.
from Clarks to Timberland boots.
Oh, God.
A good road construction.
Lord God, what a piece of shit they drop Isat Buchanan. Why you do it? You want Annmarie Val for going to go be the flag girl for you? Lord God, you want her, and then Lord Jesus, I don't want to be part of this part of it. I love the party, but I don't have the little platform over here. Don't have that much love. But go and talk, sir. Who did I say what go on your people? Who did I hear?
For go and run the social media.
Good.
So, because of inclusion. But anyway.
Andre, you know, it's how you started. Are you egging started, But Andre cannot.
Is this the space is about inclusion.
Guys, can I get a little bit more likes here? Just double tap the screen for me, please, and thanks. Likes are appreciated over here.
If you know how the people want to be progressive and want to be included in what's happening in their space.
True, that's
true.
That's
what I'm really excited about. And people might say, oh, the People's National Party lost.
No, them win.
But we would have gained
they have
the respect.
The only thing that the People's National Party lost was the fact that Mark Golden was not elected to be the new prime minister. In every other aspect, the People's National Party won. Let's be real here, okay? If anybody that their brain cells are still working, you understand, I want to be unbiased and look at the bigger picture, the People's National Party has won in a lot. You understand? So stop it. The election is over. I'm not telling Isat to stop it. I'm talking about the wider general audience. Only need to stop it. The People's National Party has won. And won in a lot of ways. They have won.
People of Jamaica, don't worry about what social media think, because social media is just a bunch of people who have access to keyboards and can make dummy accounts.
Exactly. You know what, Isaac Buchanan, you could have said it any better. Social media, like you said, which I said earlier, is just a World Wide Web, a public domain, where, as I stated, some of them will have access to smartphone, should have never have it. And like you said, you said domain, we call it fake pages, and go around and troll people because their life is miserable. You understand? Create these fake pages and then come out and cause nothing but mad chaos out here in social media, mad hate. You know, they use a lot of their life life, that whatever going on in their life and deflect it on these different pages and channels. So we know it go. So listen, just stay focused. Again, less talking and more work. That's all.
And speaking of which, the quality of messaging that came from the communications team in my campaign is one of the reasons why I'm here right now, and we can laugh on Partner Draw TV on a Friday night about it. Parlington Silburn is a real boss when it comes to the messaging and capturing the moments. I pause to make mention of a son of Jamaica who is into their homes and showed us love. When I look what Nas did in Anchovy, I see them giving her a warm time on the internet now because she was able to be a cluster manager over there and win. No, we know how you do it.
All right, we're going to pause on that, and I want you guys to hear another one before I leave because I went over my time, and I want y'all just give me a feedback on that one real quick because I went way over my time.
The vitriol and the
bitter at her defeat,
and that is to roll out the full rural transport system. That didn't come out.
Hold on there, people.
to him poems.
Okay, so before I leave, I want you guys, and a lot of you guys probably already heard, you know, because Daryl Voss is still in his feelings over the fact that Annmarie Voss's wife has lost her seat. And he's still bitter. He's bitter not only at people in Portland, he's bitter at the whole Jamaica for what have happened. So for those who hear it before, and someone who might just hear it for the first time, just drop it in the comment section. Let me, guys, he's still being a bitter Barry, you know. We have bitter betting and we have bitter Barry. So he's still being bitter because remember, his wife losing the seat, and remember, he also came out and said that this is going to be his last time running as a government official, right? So certain things, if his wife had win the seat back again, there were certain things that were going to be put in place, right? They was going to put it in place. So when him exits, you understand, which things have already been put in place, but this would have been the grand finale. So I know, me personally know, he was going to take it bad. It was not going to be unhappy or get over it like them tell we, the supporters of the People's National Party, to get over it, that Andrew Holness got his third term. I knew Voss was not going to hold that same sentiment, right? So listen here a little bit here.
Yeah, but listen this, Jamaica, listen.
Listen what Voss said.
What happened in East Portland?
And okay, this is Cliff Hughes talking, and not only that, for those that don't know the different members, Daryl Voss is part of the Jamaica Labour Party for West Portland. Yes, and he's the one, his wife is Annmarie Voss, and he's not a happy camper about her losing. And even though election run and so many days has passed, he's still upset. Okay, so hear what he got to say about this when they interviewed him or had a, you know, and he was speaking on it.
Why Ann lost?
Numbers.
So the man asking them, must tell him why he think that his wife, Annmarie, lost. And he said it's because of numbers. So I'm going not to talk because I don't want to talk too much and you guys not hearing, you know, clearly. So here we go.
Politics is all about numbers. You gotta not only know where the vote is, you got to get the vote out. We have 5 divisions in East Portland. You have the Manchester division, which is a very strong JLP division. You have the Syria division, which is a very strong division. And that's in the east, and then
Then if you have those 2 strong divisions, Mr. Voss, that you mentioned in East Portland, And so what, and you said those are strong labor right areas, Mr. Vaz, right? Then why didn't they come out and vote for Annmarie Vaz if she's doing such a wonderful job in East Portland?
Port Antonio, you have Port Antonio and Prospect, which are very, very strong PNP divisions. And the 50th fellowship, which is a weather vane, one hour last by 100 or 200 for any party. We have come out of Mansion Hill in the previous three elections, 2019, 2020, 2024, between 550 and 800 votes. We came out of it. We came out of it with 325. We came out of Fairy Hill with our usual 600-700 lead, and we lost fellowship by 14, which is not much of a much. But basically, they were able to get their vote out in Port Antonio and Prospect, and she lost by 100 and odd votes. Had she gotten the 600 votes, or even 550 votes, the lowest that we have ever gotten in there, should have won by a small margin. So,
okay, so you could come here and justify. I'm hearing you, Mr. Vaz, right? Because you're saying that Isat Buchanan did not win by a substantial amount. And if your wife had gotten like over 500, she would have retained her seat. But in fairness, if when we looked at, right, the prime minister's seat, where I hear the laborites them are, going around and saying, them not care, a win is a win. So for you to just say that if she'd got all of that should have been, so a lose is a lose. So we don't care if she'd get 500 more, just like when we don't care if the man they get so much more to win. A win is a win, right, Mr. Vaz? So get over it. A win is a win. The people of East Portland have spoken, and it's just that. All right, so when you trying to break it down, which you can break it down all you want, a win is a win. How would I parade and I said that, And I say, oh, Andrew Owens won by a certain amount, and when the People's National Party supporters them clapped back and said the margin was not, so on a claim said the Labourites them said them not care, a win is a win. It could have been a dollar, could have been one person. So here it's the same thing, a win is a win. What is I go? A win is a win, sir.
Fact is that everything else in politics is hype. So you just knowing your numbers, knowing where your votes are, and you have to know.
I don't understand what you mean, Mr. Vaz. Daryl Vaz, you said everything in politics is just a hype. So that's how you view politics, sir? And it's not me saying these things, it's coming from your mouth, Mr. Daryl Vaz. You said everything in politics is hyped. I'd love to see if you could elaborate, because sometimes, we hear things from people and it might come out one way, but that's not really how you meant it to come out. So what do you mean by everything in politics is hyped?
And that particular division.
So are y'all coming out here to fool the people with a hidden agenda, hype up the crowd, make them vote for you, and they want to go into office or assume the position? It's something totally different. I just don't understand what you meant when you said politics are hyped.
Underperformed severely. So we have to do obviously a postmortem to say exactly what transpired, etc. You hear?
No. We don't need we don't need a postpartum to see what happened while your wife lost, right? Mark Golden came out and he clearly stated there will be no magisterial recount, right? So what do you mean? Because you have to accept she has been defeated and the people of East Portland have spoken and they have chosen Isat Buchanan. So what do you want to do now? Go back now and go, can we hear about all this corruption, voter suppression, ballot, spoiled ballot, rejected ballot, people get paid not to go to work, people get paid for put on the acts accordingly. So why you can't just, because why can't you and your wife just accept that they chose someone else? Why?
There was a story on the front page of the Gleaner Sunday saying that land was a big issue. Somehow the word on the ground is that the land grab in that part of the constituency worked against the GLP and Annmarie. Again, that is all as a result of the plans that we have down there for the expansion and the bypass of the town, and of course the development of the cruise shipping and all of that. So I guess they use that as saying that their people are going to be dispossessed, etc. They have the Blue Lagoon regularization by the Jamaica National Heritage Trust that they said that we're taking people's livelihood away. That division performed.
But no. Oh, so, Mr. Voss, I have some questions. Because you're saying that there was a lot of false narrative was thrown out there pertaining to land, pertaining to the Blue Lagoon. I remember when I saw the video, and these were actual people that used to earn us like revenue. So what you're saying that these people of East Portland, Mr. Voss, are lying, that there's no such thing. The Blue Lagoon is intact. There's nothing wrong. People are utilizing. People are getting revenue. There's no hiccups. Because pretty much you're saying that the people of East Portland that came out and spoke, they're lying. That's in more words than one. That's what you're saying here, you know. Because you're putting that narrative out there that is because they came out here saying all these different things that to make the image of your wife look bad. So what they did was they went ahead and vote for the other party.
That didn't work.
You're there.
But the bottom line is, listen, it is what it is. Annmarie was one of the best performing members of parliament in the history.
But no, come on no, Mr. Vaz. You said it is what it is. I'm going to quote it verbatim what you said. Annmarie Vaz is the best MP ever. But are we going to expect you to say anything different? Because what you just said, it sounds good and sounds appeasing to the ears. But remember, that's your wife. You're not going to say anything different. You're going to show her up in a positive light, right? You're going to highlight her. So you coming out now saying that, which, and it's commendable, are supposed to say that because that's your wife. You understand? But do you think that carry any weight?
Politics in Jamaica. She was passionate. She was courageous. She is anything you want to say. And I have never in my life, and it's still up to today, I'm shocked.
Okay. See there? That is the problem. You say you don't care what nobody wants to say, and up to today, you are shocked. It's like, you know what? And you're going to stay shocked for a very long time. Because like I said what I said, and I'm not going to say, both you and her had an agenda. Remember, you came out and said you're not going to be running as a government official anymore. Right? And between you holding on to the West and y'all had big plans for Portland. So why you said a while ago that you're shocked, I believe you. You are shocked. And you're going to stay shocked for a long time. Because there was an insertion of the plan. And the plan, it just fell apart. Yeah, it fell apart. Yes, it did. Yes, it is. No problem, Joy.
Love and support for a woman politician in Jamaica has gone worldwide.
So what you saying, Vaz, that Annmarie Vaz become a social media celebrity? Because you hear what I just said a while ago? The people them love Annmarie so much, and the love them have for her went worldwide, mean all over the globe. But she's a social media sensation and a celebrity. Yes. She still lost. Mr. Vaz, she still lost. I don't care if she went globally, internally, locally. She still lost. And that's all that matters. You understand? So when you say that you're in shock, you will be in shock for a very long time.
18.5 million views on our social media since election.
And who gives one flying to FUCK, right? Again, Mr. Voss, she has lost. I don't care. She has 18 point whatever on her social media page. Come here. Come here, Mr. Voss. Do you know you have social media influencer content creators that are not in politics, right? And they have about 20 million views. So what is your real point here? Because you are displaying these figures that she have on her, your wife Annmarie Voss, on her social media page. She have 18 point something people that watch her. You have people that are not politics that are getting 100 million views, right? So I'm trying to make a connection. What are you really saying here? I think they need to get over the loss and just give the new elected a chance. But join the comment section. They don't have a chance. They don't have a choice. It is what it is. Because he said that he is still like, he's in disbelief. So, you know, and people, then if you look at some other, they get high numbers as well. The bottom line is, they were elected, whether on this side, the JLP or the PMP, they need to do the work. They need to do the work.
6 times the population of Jamaica. You don't get that.
You're there.
If
You're
you
there.
have not endeared yourself.
You're there.
Not only to the people of East
Hear him say,
in Jamaica and the diaspora.
Him same wife that is so love that she the way the people them love her more than 6 times the size of Jamaica population. That has no bearing. Whether they love her 6 times the size of Jamaica, she was placed there to do a job and they felt like she did not do a good job or she didn't do it well. Get over it, Mr. Voss. And show your support and give support for he has been elected Isat Buchanan. And if you love Portland as you claim that you love Portland, Mr. Voss, if you can give some great ideas in the betterment of Jamaica, and remember, I don't say choose Jamaica. So stop come out here and talk about your wife, this and your wife, that she's no longer an MP. That's it. Argument done.
He's a dynamo.
Here there.
The most important thing for me was to win the election for the Jamaican people.
You
You
hear him said? The most important thing for him, Daryl Voss said, it was to win the election. Because was it beneficial to you or was it beneficial to the Jamaican people? I'm just asking a question here. Mr. Voss, you going, because this is going to be your last term, because you have declared it to the Jamaican people. So was it beneficial for you to win this last election? And how beneficial was it for you? So that now that you are going to set it up a way that when the next time it runs, she can come and run for West Portland. I'm not saying it's going to go like that. I'm just asking a question here. Just a question.
But if I could rewrite it, I prefer her to win and me lose.
You're there. You're there now. Make it make sense. Mr. Voss, Daryl Voss is saying if he could rewrite it and go back into the hands of time, he would rather him lose and she win. You know what I get from that? You don't have to agree with me. He knew that he was done with politics, right? Done with government work, in a sense, right? So when I hear you, Mr. Voss, say that you would rather you lose and she win because you know you were exiting, you were leaving anyway, and it's not an overnight thing that you planned. That was something that you was probably putting in the woodworks years ago, and you know that she was planned and continuing for many years coming. So when you said that you would rather you lose and she win, hey, sometimes, you know, chat and people, we have to look at the bigger picture. Yes. Sometimes we just can't just hear, but we have to hear to understand. And sometimes we have to take back and just hear it and then span it a little bit and said, okay, why would such person say that? And the timing of the whole matter as well plays a big significance in anything that's going on right now as we speak. So, Mr. Voss, You said you would rather you had lost and she would won, right? Oh, God.
Because she deserves it.
Oh, she
But you know,
deserve it.
God has a plan. She's 60 years old.
You're there.
She has 5 children.
Lord
She
God.
has 4 grandchildren.
Uh-huh.
1 on the way.
Yeah.
And between she and I,
Yeah.
we don't know those 4 grandchildren as we should know them. Because
Then
they're-
okay, so you say God have a plan. Then they be happy then now. She can spend. You list all the good attributes about her, accolades and all these things. You forgot for put said she was a flight attendant too. She was a stewardess, a air hostess, right? Like how you had that showed all the niceness about Annmarie Vaz. Don't forget to tell them that too. So she was a air hostess, a flight attendant, you know, and all them things then. I mean, know someone over here that are members of the Jamaica Labour Party are lovers. I'm gonna say, oh, me a hypocrite and yeah, I'm a bad mind. Cause those on the vocabulary is very limited, right? And when in a year when I want to hear, all of a sudden everybody I hear has bad mind and all these things. But I give them no attention. So well on dear. So it might be a good thing, you know, she gets a bond now. Because you're saying that she have 5 children, 4 grandchildren, and it might be a good thing because with politics, there's little time to really do family bonding. So hold on that. Why not hold on that, right? Hold on that. When the issues feel the same, all that too in a black annex, all that part too. Would she feel the same?
all our time working on behalf of the people of Jamaica. Don't question God's plan. She has done a remarkable job. Everybody knows it. It's there. The work is there to be seen. And
no, I wouldn't say everybody knows it because the people after Isat Buchanan was elected for that seat, right? A lot of people came out in East Portland and they were talking. They weren't talking so much when Annmarie Vaz had a seat. I don't know if it was out of fear because we know all politics can be very brutal in Jamaica. And we know, Dietary areas and, things can go on. But I noticed ever since Isat Buchanan came out, the people of East Portland have made their voice heard. They came out and they were talking, they were expressing how they felt. So, you can't say that everybody don't dare love her. No. No. Not at all. Not at all.
it can be continued.
Is this your last term?
Yes, for sure.
Exit.
I've said that before. I have two things to do before I am out of ministerial duties. And if I'm given the opportunity, I will do them. And that is to roll out the full rural transport system and to renegotiate the GPS license. I do those 2 things, I can go into the wilderness and enjoy my last few good years.
When I hear, make I rewind it because I don't. He said he have 2 things that he going to roll out before his exit out of government, and these are the 2 things. So to remember, at the end, cause just like the GLP them remember everything what the PNP them said, the PNP I remember everything what the GLP said. So let me rewind this for you guys a little bit.
Enjoy my last few good years.
That sounds like 2027. That's when the JPS license is about to be renegotiated.
Okay.
You're a bright man.
Okay,
And I've dedicated.
Okay, hold on there.
I said that before. I have 2 things to do before I am out of ministerial duties. And if I'm given the opportunity, I will do them. And that is to roll out the full.
Yes, and once again, YouTube and everybody that's watching, these opinions and what you're hearing, it does not express to be mine. And this live stream is not inciting the violence, not to bully or harass anyone. It is done under fair usage, which I am doing commentary, news, and to bring awareness and teaching as well, right? This live stream is for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Rural transport system and to renegotiate the GPS license.
And anything that has been said in the comment section doesn't reflect on this platform, does express my opinions. It's the opinions of the commenters and to the individual of the voice that are played within this live stream.
I do those two things, I can go
Thank you, Joy.
into the wilderness and enjoy my last few good years.
That sounds like 2027. That's when the JPS license is about to be renegotiated.
You're a bright man.
Oh, so you're gone after 20.
I'll be 64 years old.
You're there. Also, he's 4 years older than his wife. Okay.
Many, many years of my life to serving the people of Jamaica. And I'm a 5-time MP.
You're there.
No one has ever run against me twice. And I have left Portland and will leave Portland at the end of this term.
5-time
A
MP.
forgotten parish that is now the pearl of the Caribbean and Jamaica.
Then Lord God, here you know, Mr. Vaz, I take him look at bragging rights the door. Him said he has been 5-time MP for Portland there. And him say him taking it from an unforgotten parish to become the pearl parish of Jamaica. A true chat, I saw it go. So nobody never really, because Portland to me was always on the map, you know. I wouldn't say that Portland was ever considered as an unforgotten parish. No, I wouldn't put Portland that light, because if I could go back to my grandmother's days, they always used to make mention of something with Portland. Then a Portland, them have, and a Blue Mountain in a Portland. I wish my Blue Mountain there. You understand? No, sir. It looks like I need to go to Jamaica a little bit more often, you know. At least make it there at least twice a year. But more push to about 3 times a year. You understand? No, man, I don't think it was a forgotten parish, Mr. Vaz. But if you say I saw it go, I mean, I'm not here to say it is or it is not.
How is Annmarie taking all of this?
Annmarie is good. I'm disappointed, but good, man. Disappointed.
Stop lying, Mr. Vaz. She begs. Mr. Vaz, the man asked you a very straight question. He said how she's taking it. You know, says she's not good. She's not good. Why? Then if she did good, we're making her go back or take back her life. Allegedly, they like them at the marketplace. You sure she good? Annmarie Vaz wink if you're good. Your husband say you're good. Are true? You're good at the fact that you lost the seat to Isat Buchanan. All right. Well, we're going to work with that one. Your wife say you're good. Hey!
I expected her to be more devastated than she was. Annmarie is a realist, man. She's a warrior. And I think the outpouring of love for her. I mean, I can't on social media. If I have gotten 1,000 messages of congratulations, 999.9 have her name in them as the big letdown and the big sorrow.
Yes. One last one on this. I see a lot of, or some of the commentary, some of the reactions who are disappointed and bitter at her defeat, suggesting that she should go and dig up back roads and take where she put out in that.
No, my rubbish, man.
Not a road she can dig up.
You know me a long time.
Interviewer, not a road, because any of them can pinpoint say she had any partake in any one of them for facts, she going to be held accountable for it. So if me no say, me not think she that fool, because we see a lot of videos, we see a lot of AI videos out there, and don't even entertain that part, sir.
I don't speak ill of people in politics. I speak the facts.
I lie at you.
And I
lie at
politics.
Mr. Daryl, you're lying there. You say don't speak ill of people in politics. That's a lie. Up to what year recently, we hear you call the Jamaican citizen a witch. You spit at people. So right there, me not have to put any disclaimer. What you said a while ago is a blatant lie. You say don't speak ill of people in politics. You have called people names. You have, and the digital footprint is out here. So stop it. Stop it. That is not true.
It's about performance and policies.
We can't get 2 more likes before I come off. Come on, my lovely people. 2 more.
Campaign plan. And therefore, I don't want to be associated with any negativity in relation to anything that will be done that would cause any disruption.
My lovely people, can I get 2 more likes? My beautiful people on here.
Of East Portland and West Portland.
Well, let us stop a little second here. My beautiful, free-thinking, intelligent people on here, right? That we can agree to disagree. And we have both sides of the political party that support this page. Yes. Can I? Yes, man. One more. I figure there's one more person out here that forgot to. Just dive into the conversation. I heard it. Want to hear what it's all about. Yes, man. Just can we get a like? Can put a like right there. A like for anybody that's new to the channel. And like I said, someone is still trying to figure out how it's going, if there's any disrespect. Sometimes when some people are thinking, should they subscribe to a channel, even though some might be PNP, some might be Liberal, some are especially intelligent, free-minded. You understand? Free thinking people, them sit and them listen. Them look for certain things. Are there disrespect over here? Are there, is everybody arguing in the comment section? I saw sometimes some people, decide, should I subscribe or should I listen a little bit more? But if you like what you hear, if you've been listening for more than 1 or 2 or a couple, you're subscribing to the channel, is appreciated. And for all my wrenches on here, and say, not to love no man, yes, and thing. So, and to all my supporters that have been following me from Facebook on over here to YouTube, I appreciate the support. Because anything in life, I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice. I know a few want to stay over here from the beginning listening and whatever. And anybody new, I want people to hold me accountable. And if I'm wrong, just say I'm wrong. Nobody not gonna bite off nobody head over here. Nobody not disrespect nobody. And then just tell me why I'm wrong, because every day for me, I learn. And every day I strive to be a better version of myself. All right? Okay.
I don't play those games. So I disassociate myself and so the sheep from any negativity. Democracy has played out. But we didn't do what we needed to do in the way we needed to do it. And the other side did. Glory to them.
But you're trying to be nice, but I still sense a little animosity, a little bitterness coming out for you, Mr. Vaz. Them doing and then win, glory to them. Just the way, it's execution is a big thing, Because you can't say something, and even if but the way you execute it could come off a little, but yeah, good luck to them. So are you really happy that he won? Obviously not, because, you really wanted your wife to go into that seat. And we understand. We understand.
Daryl Vaz, thank you very much, sir.
No, I suppose. Politics is surely a numbers game.
I'm not laugh.
You don't want to tell the reason why you lost the
No.
constituency?
No, I'm not going to tell.
Let me tell Jamaica tonight why you lost the constituency.
Tell him that for me. I better you tell him. I don't want to express my opinion right now.
The vitriol and the hate that you spewed in Portland from them are in a chichi, man.
Lord Jesus.
The cutthroat, coupled with that, Jamaica. You walk around believing that you're entitled to Portland, calling it Vazland. The people rejected that.
And say a lot of people, there might be 1 or 2 people over here don't know that. That is what they actually call in Portland Vazland. The audacity of these people. Like they own Portland, because one was on the east and one was on the west. Who in here know that? Daryl Vaz and his wife Annmarie Vaz were calling Portland Vazland, like as if they owned it. Talk truth, Andre. Come hear that before. Before if Andre even mentioned it, I've heard it. I was over on TikTok. That's where I first heard it, on TikTok. Like them own Portland. And for such, they were behaving accordingly as if them owned the thing. That's why it was such a shocker. Can you say instilling shock and disbelief? Because it was supposed to be, Portland was supposed to be Vazland.
You walk around taking away the people's beaches, the people's livelihood, the economic livelihood of Portland.
True.
The Blue Lagoon where men normally make 100,000 per day. They're not even making 30,000 per week.
Then Andre, you know, see the video when the people the lagoon people them one man says sometimes that even 10 grand him don't make. Eh. So you got out 30, 40, 100. One man that was speaking, they had a spokesperson for them. I think it was like 5 people were gathering today. The video is out there. The man said something that even $10,000. Imagine.
Calling it about transformation of tourism. Prospect Beach. Then you say you want to go after Boston Beach. Do you know that when you cancelled the Boston Jerk Festival this year, almost $70 million was lost, Courtney?
Yep. Yep.
The
Being
Jerk
bitter.
Festival of the $70 million that was to be circulated in the local economy of Portland.
Just
that you and your wife stopped because you wanted to seek vengeance against Collins.
Just for being bitter. I'm glad you highlighted that one, because when I heard about it, I was like, oh my God, what a piece of wickedness in a creation, just out of spite and to be bitter. Yeah. And when you talk, them say a bad mind. Yeah, wicked. And what he did not realize that he was just out of spite. He was spiting Jamaican people. They need to get out of it. Jamaican people are not only PMP or JLP, they're Jamaicans. Yes.
That 70 million where people's livelihood, people's partner draws were affected.
Yep, true.
Cost you the election. When you shut down Boston Jerk Center for a while. I'm talking about the out there dirty and so. When you had your plans to erect Boston right back to the beach.
You're there. Always the people's getting hurt. Always the people.
Man Chanel, you don't want to tell them why you lose, Man Chanel.
Well, we're going to continue that on another time. I have to go and do some things on the Saturday here. So we'll pick up on it tomorrow or probably later on. I'm not guaranteeing later, but God's willing, tomorrow, yes. But I will try my best for later. But with that said, guys, I have to cut it. I hope you guys enjoyed the program tonight. Thanks to all my beautiful, wonderful ranchers and admins. Thanks to my supporters. Thanks to my subscribers. Thanks to my followers. I appreciate the support. And look what we're over here talking. Nobody's cursing either side of political arena. Nope. Parties, nope. We're just having mature, free-thinking conversations over here, right? Later will be greater. Have a wonderful evening. And if you're in the UK or on the other side of the world, have a wonderful night. Love and love alone. One Jamaica we say, you understand? We need to have a new slogan, Jamaican United, right? Big up on a nice clean self. And I'm out, all right? And remember now, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I appreciate if y'all subscribe. And when at the end of this, leave a little feedback. Just keep it respectful, all right? Just keep it respectful, because we don't tolerate disrespect over here. And even if when we're done with the live stream, we do have admins over here and they're working. We'll go back and we're going to block and remove you guys, because there's no need for respect. Yeah, understand? But we're not going to fight you down for no opinion, but we're not going to tolerate respect. For with that said, have a blessed one, and we'll catch you on the next one, all right? Bye-bye.